Yeah, bud. Oh, is he coming along? It doesn't matter. There's not that many cars on track, so. $17. I don't know, people, you wouldn't want to miss the qualies to, There's 19 altogether. Our timing cows on this show. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah, we just got a new TV today because the daughter, we just got to wean her off bloody YouTube. No, so our old TV didn't get normal free-to-air TV, and we just bought a new TV today because there's massive sales on. We got a 55-inch for like under 400. Yeah, so we sort of jumped at that, and now we can watch normal TV. And then she's just had a mental breakdown for the last hour and a half because there's no YouTube. It's alright, I'm gonna bring us in anyway, so you sort your shit out. No, I like doing it. It gets me in the pump. I'm gonna have to turn. Oh my. evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to your Sunday night broadcast of the SimRigs V8 Supercars ProAm series. Tonight we are coming to you from one of the all-round favourites, that is Sandown, for a bit of a race and a top 10 shootout. Tonight you have Nathan ShiBBy Howard in the comm box alongside me, Mr. Steven Spinovic Sinkovic. How you doing, mate?
I'm all right, mate. I'm just going to have to shake that nickname because it's starting to annoy the shit out of me. But welcome, viewers, and welcome to one of my favourite tracks, Sandown.
I think it's consensus that it's a over the field favourite. Everybody loves this track.
Yeah, it's I don't think it started as one of my favourites because it's not the easiest one to get a rhythm around. Once you get to know it a bit better, it's not too bad. But yeah, I like it. I reckon it's awesome, and seems like all our drivers are loving it. So that's a win all around as far as I'm concerned.
I think it's going to be a cracker of a top 10 shootout here as well. Absolute cracker.
Well, we had it on Tuesday night, and I had the pleasure of doing my first top 10 shootout. Only because the rest of the grid felt sorry for me, and we had a couple of cars pull out last minute, and they said, "Come on, let's chuck Steve in there," and I didn't fail to impress. Got the warm up done, and hit the wall.
Nice. Well, there you go. It's going to be hard for you to shake that nickname, mate, if you keep Spinovicing it off the field.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
this is true.
It's going to be a hard thing.
But the guys that are out there are well and truly 100 classes above me, and I'm expecting an amazingly close battle all the way through.
I think we see that most weeks with the Pro-Am. It's always, I think it's definitely, you look at the front pack, the middle pack, and the rear pack, and there's always a battle going somewhere along the lines in there.
I guess the question is going to be is which one of the AMs is tonight going to rise to the occasion? Because we seem to get one or two of them rising to the occasion for each one of the races.
Yeah, we've definitely seen some AMs pop their head into the top 10 of overall. Even seen a few AMs make it into our top 10 shootouts. So
yeah. It's going to be interesting to see who's got the comfort in this on this track out of the AMs to get up there. But we know that the pros will all be on fire because this track is I believe it's been used in the vets lately as well. So the boys get a lot of practice on this. So who knows who's going to be the easiest one? I think out of the speaking to the Fishy boys the other day, Coleman's the one who's probably most comfortable on here out of those boys. Out of the rest of them, I think it's going to be anyone.
Do I see our favourite South African making a return again tonight?
I hope so. I saw him on grid last week, and he was pretty impressive. And looking at my hour here, yes, Mr. Lob is in there.
Good
so
to
that's
see.
a good thing, yeah.
This guy is quick.
Yeah, he is.
And it looks like we've got Barney back on track with us tonight here at Sandown, so that's good to see. Mate, you stay right there, buddy. Don't you be going anywhere. There he is on screen. As long as he stays there tonight, we'll know white flag and checkered flag. So everybody just keep an eye on this guy. He keeps just disappearing for extended lunch breaks for some reason.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's like some tracks it just decides he's going to sit there and finish his meat pie and not come out and join us. There he is.
Yeah, there he is. He hasn't got a meat pie. He's got his flag ready, mate. So we keep an eye on him, guys.
Yeah, hopefully he behaves himself. Those doesn't sneak off to those rooms in the back there, the pit crew rooms. I heard they're nice and comfortable.
Well, mate, it is an Australian track, so meat pies and beers are going to be sold, and I can assume it's going to be hard to stay where he is without the temptation of a nice cold beer.
Yeah, I'd go one myself, to be honest, but we'll stay alcohol free for the session. That's what we do, and keep pumped up and on our toes and ready to go. So there's few boys are out there already, having a bit of a cruise around. The quality session hasn't opened yet. It's still part of the practice session. And it looks like the guys are just getting their feel for the track. Matty Stewart chasing down, I think that's... Who's that cutting Matty Stewart off? Cowie.
That's Cowie there, yeah, mate. And I just want to give a huge shout out to Dragon RC, our round sponsor tonight, and of course SimRigs for being our V8 Supercars ProAm series sponsor. Go and check out Dragon RC for all your RC needs. They actually have been away at the moment in a Victorian State Championship, which was pretty cool to see. They are sharing a lot of stuff on their Facebook at the moment, so go give them a follow on Facebook and go check out the stuff that they actually do, because they race their own products.
They do. They're out there today, so I saw a bit of video footage of it. They're out there tomorrow as well. They're down at Avalon Airport. Down there's a track, and that's where they're competing at the moment. If I can get some sneaky time tomorrow, I might actually go down and watch the boys, maybe take some footage. But it depends what the boss says. What the boss says is what I do.
Your boss as in your wife, or as in the actual boss, the person you work for?
As in my wife. Public holiday here in Melbourne tomorrow, so yeah, the real world boss doesn't get to tell me what to do tomorrow.
Well, don't be rubbing that in, guys, because us poor Queenslanders are back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. And we're nearly back on the same timescale soon too. So
oh,
we've got
thank gosh.
I know. A couple more weeks of, or a week and a bit before daylight savings finishes down here. Steve Martin is, he's checking out my grass to see if I've mowed it properly. Yes, mate, I did it on Tuesday. Round about there, I took it down to 2 inches.
Nice work, mate. While we're going into qualifying, let's get some series standings up, so we can see who's what and where. All right, so overall combined at the moment, Matt Stewart from 19MX Wraps is actually leading the charge with 926 points across the board. As we see the boys coming out of pit lane.
Nice.
And our race control, green flag, pit entry, exit open. Thank you very much, race control. Jamie Dyke, Fishy Motorsports, sitting in second place with 854 points, and not far behind him, we have another 19MX Wraps Racing of Braden Sagassa with 825. So, depending on what happens over the next couple of rounds, this could be flipped on its head. Matty Stewart is out here tonight, right?
Yes, he is.
He
definitely is.
So he's got
on there 2 minutes ago on the warm-up, so he's definitely out there.
So we've actually got an AM in the top 10 overall. Daniel Clutterbuck for Team X Global Racing is sitting in 9th place overall right now.
Yeah, he's had a killer season. I think he's speaking to him last week, he was thinking about, maybe I should take the last 2 rounds off so I don't qualify for the pros next season. So he's that's probably what I'd be thinking as well, I said to him. But he's had a really good year so far.
Oh, mate, over the last couple of seasons, he gets quicker and quicker, just like all the AM guys. We see so many improvements.
It is, and it's a lot of it's got to do with the Tuesday night session. I mean, it's not a massive field at the moment, but it's a field that's very close, and the guys are getting used to the fights. They're getting used to the top 10 shootout. I was saying before I did my first one, it's pretty nervy to do, man. It's not as easy as it looks on the screen, let me tell you. Getting those tyres warmed up and everything like that, it's
we
it's
actually
not an easy bit at all.
We saw that in the first top 10 we ever ran. We had some extremely fast guys like your likes of Jamie Dyke, David Coleman, Blake Delaney, and we even saw these guys get a little unnerved throughout the top 10 and throw a wheel off the track and end their top 10 at that moment.
It happens, and boys still do it. I mean, the other day we had 2 miss out in the amateurs here. So, and these guys who have been doing it all season. So, I'll be at least 1 or 2 that'll have an off here. It's not an easy track to push at. I mean, these guys are pretty good. Getting their tyres up to temperature in their outlap is pretty much on point for them. They know a lot more about these cars than what I do, that's for sure. So it'd be interesting to see how it goes.
Definitely. Well, at the moment, we have an AM with the fastest lap. Oh, is this split? This is split qualifying. That's what's happening. We only have the AMs out qualifying at the moment.
Correct.
Is that what's happening? Yes.
Yes, it is, yeah. So they'll be out for 15, and then the pros will come out the second 15.
Oh.
So at the moment, in the...
Oh, Joe Mahoney.
Yep.
Big slide, mate. This is, you're not on Bruce Tannick's track at the moment, mate. Keep those wheels firmly planted.
He was on a really good sector. He had a purple and a green.
Mr. Andrew Cowan, your not-so-average sim racer. Up there in second place. Good to see, mate. Keep pushing out there.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of 1-9 guys in the chat at the moment saying 1-9 going to take it out. Thanks for joining us, guys. And hey, while you're out there, hit that like button for all our drivers on track tonight. Send them some good love by hitting that thumbs up for us.
Yeah, we've had a good jump in the subscriptions the last week, so just keep it on coming, people. The racecraft rig and seat are raring to be dispatched and sent to the person that wins it out of the 1,000. So we're getting closer and closer.
620 of you beautiful souls out there on YouTube that have now subscribed to us. And off the top of my head, I'm pretty sure Facebook, we've gone well over the 800. So thank you so much for everybody out there, including the drivers and all your viewers out there for continually supporting Sim Racing World through the freest way possible. And that's turning up, watching the broadcast and hitting the like button. So huge shout out to all you guys.
The Facebook side of things is starting to grow again too. It sort of stalled for a little while. Everyone was sort of pushing towards YouTube side of business, but yeah, that's up to about 148.49 or somewhere around there. So not too far off our 1K, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah, nice achievement, I think. Oh, Kwashi coming through. I don't think he improved, but he has sort of solidified himself at third place. But Mr. Pavlovich is not far off it, and Stephen Martin actually just knocks his teammate off and jumps him for fourth place. Got Peter Morris. How you doing, Pete? Fishy Motorsports. And we got Clutters in there as well. Where are you tonight, mate? What are you doing?
He's away.
He's away. What's he doing away?
He's away. He did say he was going to miss this round. He's gone away for a long weekend, being it's a long weekend in Victoria. I hope you're enjoying your weekend away, mate, with the family. And don't worry, mate. It's only one race. You'll be fine. You're probably going to watch it anyway. Camping at Mount Beauty. Oh, beautiful part of the world. Probably about 4 months early for the snow. But beautiful part of the world. Well,
I'd just like to say a huge shout out to everybody as well for myself. Welcome back, ShiBBy. It's been a long, tiring process to move house and get set up, and then a painful process of trying to get internet connected here. So super stoked to be back. I was supposed to be back for the 86s, but of course we all know iRacing had a bit of an issue that night, but here we are for Sunday, the best night of the week.
I know, but how traumatic was Thursday night for everyone? I don't know how everyone else was, but I was like having withdrawals and stuff.
Mate, I was keen. I was raring to get back on comms and broadcasting. I was pumped.
Keen to drive something that I could actually keep on the track.
That's true. You've done well in the 86s. Don't forget, guys, Thursday night, Toyota 86 Series. We got 2 rounds left. This is, no, actually don't. This is the end of the 8th round. We got 1 round left.
Yeah. I can't, yes it is. Oh, this is the penultimate round.
This is, yeah, penultimate round.
Wow, so this is, for the, oh, wow, this is going to be epic night. It's getting better and better as we go.
Give me a second. I just have to quickly move Dylan Gray out of my overlay up into Pro.
So I'm currently sitting in qualifying mode, and Jay Mahoney is sitting on a 107.298. Andrew Cowan in second position at a 107.472. Michael Quash flying the TMX flag is at 107.624, so all very close times. And S. Martin, 107.838. E. Hayden, 107.845. And A. Pavlovich sitting on 107.994 at this point. So the boys are all really close. It could be anyone in the top three. And they seem to be settled down as well. It looks like they're all pretty much cruisy at the moment. And I might have lost.
No, I'm here. I was just concentrating.
I thought, oh, that's Nath gone and just me on my own. But it's all good. Oh, I heard crickets. Did you guys hear him out there?
Yeah, it happens. It happens.
It's actually funny. We filmed a session at Grim Industries for our Channel 31 show the other night, and the crickets came on. So it was like in between me and Dean having a conversation, and I turned around and I was waiting for Dean to say something. And I go, well, I can definitely hear the crickets. So it was right on cue. And
yeah.
it was, I think I actually wet myself.
I think we're a little confused. We are actually running a 10-round series.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
The what we were talking about was the 86s. Next round will be the penultimate round for it.
Yeah.
I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 2 weeks to go after this one.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting.
It's going to be a cracker.
And,
I can't wait.
Oh, and I've got something to tell you, and I'm going to have to leave you for a minute because my young fellow has just woken up. Come here, buddy. Come to daddy.
Oh, poor little fella. I'm in the same boat, mate. My little one was screaming and kicking before I walked in.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that little fella.
No,
Cowie.
It's all right. I'm not going to leave you. Well, I'll stay here, and he'll fall asleep in my arms. You listen to Daddy, and you watch Daddy's racing on the TV there. And this is real world, people. We're dads, and we love our little packers, and we'll do editing for them. And yeah, it's the microphone, man. You laughing? Yeah, say hello to everyone. Say hello. I'm Benjamin.
Say g'day, mate. My daughter runs in here all the time. Even if I'm not on the microphone, she'll grab the microphone and go, "G'day, mate."
Is she looking for a job at Australia Zoo? Is she?
Look, mate, she might just do it. She does love animals. So Dylan Gray's birthday is next Thursday. We will try and remember that, mate. If not, happy birthday for next Thursday, buddy. And 19. That's Jake Jackson on the 19 account, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong though, but his birthday is the 4th of May. Mine's the 23rd of May. So we got quite a few birthdays coming up.
Well,
or is it Sagassa on the one?
My young fella, his birthday's on the 14th of April. So he's going to be living the dream of all his presents and everything like that in the next few weeks.
Mate, I've got my presents sorted for all birthdays this year and Christmas. Already done.
Oh, can you hear that?
Oh, Joe Mahoney is on another purple screamer. I'm moving Joe Mahoney's into pros. What is he doing? He's on 102s, man.
Is he?
No, 107. I can't read.
He's on a surprise package. He's been doing really well. Jay Mahoney is on a 107.
Yeah, there we go.
298 at the moment.
Couldn't bloody read.
Troy Daly's just popped on a 108.096, so he's getting there. So we had a little bit, to be totally honest with you, we had a little bit of drop off in the Super 2s on the Sunday. I think it's our fault. We haven't had a ladder for them lately, so it was one of the things that we sort of had a combined ladder. I think next season we'll have a separate ladder as well as a combined ladder for the Super 2s the AMs on a Sunday to give them a little bit more something to fight for. But the boys at the front are definitely fighting for it, 100%.
Oh yeah. hands down. And they fight hard on Tuesday, as we see Cowie getting personal best. He is setting green sectors across the board. So if you didn't know, guys, green sectors on your screen are personal best, which means he could be on the way to a very quick lap. And let's see if this is going to move him up the field. As he comes round. Put it down, Cowie. Put it down.
Come on, Cowie.
What has he done? Has he improved? 107.415. A personal improvement, but not enough to knock Quashi off the second place there. Evening to you, Mr. Leak. That was quick.
Sorry to jump on me then. Quashi's improved a lot as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the TMX grid. The both of them, they must be pushing each other a little bit harder this season. We've got 2 minutes left in the qualies, so the boys will be finishing off shortly, and then the pros will come out.
Our race stewards tonight, thank you so much for a thankless job that these guys do every series. Mr. Greg Barber, Stephen McCartan, and Tyson McAvoy are your race stewards tonight.
Who's driving the beast tonight?
That's a good question. I actually don't know who's in the safety car at the moment. I think it's Stefan, actually. It looks like it's going to be Stefan.
Can we trust Tyson in the safety car these days?
Look, if we don't have to front the bill for every time he runs it into the pit wall, then sure. He's never going to let that down, is he?
I think his skin's as thick as mine, because we can both take the get the attention of people slinging it at us. So that's it for the amateurs. They're done. They're all going in. Mr. Leak saying hello on YouTube as well. Thanks for sticking around and having a good day, Mr. Leak. I'll be speaking to you on Wednesday night. See how you went with your weekend of monitoring. You're still with us. It's a good sign.
You didn't miss anything, Leaky. It's been the same old.
Not at all. So the amateurs are all heading in now, and then the RC team will open the floodgates for the pros to come out, and then we'll see these times dropping. So at the moment we've got a 107.298 on. I guess I'm saying majority of the boys and the pros will be in the 106s. It looks like in practice session the fastest was a 106.37 from Jones. So we'll see how the track was evolved, whether it's got hotter or colder, and see how those times come out.
I think the times are definitely going to come out. Nothing against the AM drivers, because I can't do the times that they're doing. Not in one of these cars. I don't know how you guys do it. I can't do it. Can't keep a hold of it. It's not my car. It's not for me.
It's a tough gig, man. It's a tough gig. It's a
tough car. No ABS, no traction control. It is
they're all gridding up. Boom, 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 boom.
Who's that we got out the front there? Is that we got
that's
number 6 there, Dylan Gray. New to the pros, got brought up a couple of weeks ago because he was just absolutely blitzing the AM competition.
Yep.
And that's how it works, guys.
He's really improved as well. Like it was like a bit of an awakening for him. He just lifted. He the last few races, as soon as he got put to pro, looks like his pace got a bit faster. Maybe he's just doing that little bit more training. But yeah, good on him. He's been doing some killer laps out there. And his teammate, young Jet Murray, his brother in the real world in the V8 Supercar in the Dunlop series, second series. I think it's called the Dunlop series. Got pole the other day. at Newcastle. So good on him. Congratulations.
Yeah, we saw that. Jet was pretty stoked and posted in the Discord. And so the Dunlop Super 2 series. So
Correct, yeah.
not
So
the
good on
same
him.
car
Congratulations.
as... They're still classed as a... what were they called? I was going to say construction car. That doesn't make any sense at all. Back before V8s became the V8s they are, they had to sell X amount of their car to get it onto the track.
Yes.
Someone remind me what that was called, because that's what the Super 2s still are. They're still a car that resembles the one you drive on the road. So
Race them on a Sunday, buy them on a Monday.
yeah, that's the one. I can't remember what it was, how they called it. Anyway,
My brain's not quite there at the moment, mate. I think I'm doing an awesome job. I've got a young fella asleep on my chest, and my son, that is. And
thank you, Lee.
still here.
Production series, not
Production
construction.
series,
Construction production. Yeah, it was close enough. Thanks, Leaky. Appreciate
I
it.
was leaning towards Destruction series.
Yeah, Destruction series. Yeah, we had a good one of those a couple of Saturday nights ago. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right,
So
so they're
these
just
guys are out.
waiting for the 20-minute mark, I
And then
believe,
they'll be out and roaring.
because they need to be able to keep an exact time for these guys. So I believe once we click over that 20-minute mark, these boys will start rolling out. And as you can see, we have a big field of pro drivers tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I do love watching these guys drive, and I'm hoping next season's going to be just as big, if not bigger, with the interest that we're having. So I can't wait to see how the rest of the season finishes off. 2 rounds to go, penultimate round next week. So really cool stuff.
Guys, green flag. There we go. Race control.
flag.
Green flag. Pit exit open. Pro drivers. And they come flowing out.
Oh, can you hear those engines roar? How crazy is that sound? Oh, man.
Oh gosh, that's Joe. We don't want to watch Joe. He's already done a lap. All right, let's get out amongst... Delaney's gone with the full whitefish now. He's gone back to the...
He's had it already this time this season. I saw him have it at actually round 2.
the legacy paint.
Knockhill, he had it?
Yeah.
Or was that round 1?
Can't remember, but I think he was saying it's a legacy paint.
Yeah.
Does look good though.
Yeah, I do like it. It actually makes him stand out from the rest of the fish.
Not that any of them need to stand out from each other, because they're all standouts in their own right and mind.
Yeah, this is very true.
But it does make it a bit easier when teams colour code themselves.
Hell yeah. Any other teams want to follow that suit, please do.
Speaking of, let's get on board with Blake for a hot lap. As he comes through, we will keep an eye on those times. I believe Bruce Tannick will be the first one to actually set a lap. Keep an eye on those times down the bottom, guys. There's going to be a lot of green. So Blake Delaney is setting purples right now.
Not yet. It's you.
He's the only man out there setting purples. The thing is, these guys being in pro, their best time could still be faster than purples on the track from the AMs. So we'll wait and see. Bruce Tannick will be coming across the line any second now and putting his time down. But Blake Delaney has got full purples so far. Delaney's average, he's up. Delaney, I think, is going to take number 1 straight away. And there he goes with a 106.83. David Kirby, 107.17. Chris Miller, 107.19. David Kirby, 107.26. So these guys are already super close to everyone being in the 106s.
Their
Cameron
laps are
Jones.
dropping.
Cameron Jones, 106.77. Just knocks Delaney off first place, off pole position.
He's still 4/10 off his practice time.
Gosh, I love watching these cars hit those ripple strips. There's not many cars that will handle those as hard as they hit them in the V8s.
Very true. And the control the guy some of these boys can carry through, and you see them get up on two wheels sometimes, is amazing.
Well, two wheels was easy to control, mate.
Yeah, when it's a bike.
Yeah. You just hit the curb and hold on. That's all I've been told.
Scream.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just want to be quiet and just watch some of these guys, watch them at their craft. Is that Doddsy with the purple? No, he's giving up the lap. No, that's Dykey with the purple.
Up into third. He's in third and he thinks that's good enough. As we see the 1.9 boys come flying through then. Oh, where'd Sagasa go? Oh, back to the pits.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So at the top of the charts, we've still got Jones, Delaney, Dyke, Noble, Lobb, Miller,
Yeah.
Kirby,
Oh,
Nash.
Lobb's actually just thrown himself up there.
Yep.
Oh, we've had a bit of a spin there. One of the 1.9 boys.
Yep.
That is the corner that it's going to happen on. That is where we will see any incidents tonight. I can guarantee that is the main spot.
Yes. Yes. The boys try to get the panel down early there, and it's not a spot where it's very forgiving.
Mr. Lobb. Where are you in my driver details? He is not set in a racing class. Let's see if we can fix that. Alright, there we go, Mr. Lobb.
You got him all sorted?
Yeah, join the pro team, hey? David Kirby, Fishy Motorsports, 9th place right now, followed by David Nash. So I do believe a couple of weekends ago it was a David battle. It was a battle of the Davids.
Nashy in his black, was it black or
It's
purple?
blue, black and blue.
Royal Navy.
Yeah,
Navy.
Royal Navy. Yeah.
Deep Navy. Yeah. Coleman's gone to the top of the charts of 106.697.
That is a blistering lap.
Yeah, it is.
Blistering lap.
It's is it the fastest of the night? No, it's not the fastest of the night yet. The fastest is still a 106.377 by Jones. But that's a good lap. Very good lap. It'd be interesting to see the top 10 shootout in the last few weeks. The pace has been a little bit slower than what this qualifying pace has been set at. I'm not sure if it's the track temperature changes. It's set on dynamic, but we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a purple finishing there. And who's that?
Cameron Jones with a
Cameron
106.54.
Oh, 5.4.
Gone faster again.
Yep.
Jamie Dyke with the purple there. He didn't improve. Still in second place with a 106.679. Doddsy is on a couple of his best. He has moved up into 14th with a 107.30.
Doing very well, Doddsy. Dodsy's he's changed his.
Commentators curse. Commentators curse.
That's all right. He's all right. He's all right. He's yeah, the last few weeks he's changed a little bit of his styling. So he's been a bit more patient than he was last season, and it's worked for him really well. Really well.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. If you're going to race and race hard, it gets to a point where you're pushing so hard, you're actually slowing yourself down by making mistakes. So you got to get into that flow and start to feel your way Also, I've found, like, I can't just go hard out. I've got to start feeling my way, find right on the edge of the car, and then start pushing it a little more and see if I can keep that car on the edge around every corner.
Yeah, that's the tough bit, man. It's keeping the car on the edge and knowing when to back off and when to smash it down again and keep going. And that's where these guys know the edge they drive on it, and they know it better than what we do. That's for sure.
Oh, yes. This is such a fun track. I want to get out there and drive right now.
Yeah.
Quick, boss, throw me in. Actually, I just noticed we don't have any SRW boys on the grid tonight. Not one.
Our guy that drives our amateurs is suffering from migraine at the moment, so he's... Blake Delaney.
It's coming around.
538.
Oh, into second place. Pips Jamie. Darren Lobb. No, Coleman moves into fourth.
Yeah, here we go. The boys are really starting to shut them down.
So we've got Cameron Jones from Century Motorsports, Blake Delaney, Jamie Dyke, David Coleman, and Darren Lobb. So they are all... Oh, we got a couple more in the 106s. Sam Noble has cracked the 106s as well. Nice. Bruce Tannick not having the best night. Oh, that's not Bruce's livery. Has he got a new livery?
Yeah, he has. Yeah, he's changed his livery. It's not the blue one anymore like it used to be. That's it there. But that little round thing there reminds me of the John Play Special logo.
It does.
Yeah, and it's black and gold as well, so I'm not sure if he's going for that sort of theme. Oh, it was a perfect Dykey.
As he comes around the final corner onto the straight. What's he done here?
Another purple. He's gone to the top.
106.49.
Yeah, well done. Still not the fastest lap of the night. We're still 106.37 from Jonesy in practice, but the boys are all...
Dodsy.
The whole top 10 is in the... Oh, there we go. Mr. Noble's just had a spin at the back.
Dodsy just jumped himself into sixth place.
Yeah.
106.93. Where's Mr. Sagassa?
He's into eighth place, the 107.026. Him, Nash, and Matty Stewart. Maybe the 1-9 boys are having issues with the setup. Maybe their setup, which would not surprise me, is a race setup.
And not a quali setup.
Yeah. Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
Sounds like a lot of different things happening. Usually I just jump in and whatever setup's on the car, away I go.
Yeah, me too. I'll ask someone nicely with sheepish eyes. Oh, you got a setting up.
I don't know if it really helps me. I'm sure it does, but I just can't tell you.
Set up. Oh, Mr.
Sagassa.
No, Mr. Tannock has bit the curb.
Oh. Go. Here we go. Jerry Sanfuentes.
1-9 boys are giving each other a bit of a toe down the main straight for their lap, are they?
Which 1-9 boys?
MX Rap boys.
They all seem to have a bit of a gap between them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bit of a gap there. I don't think.
They're on screen now.
Bloody Jerry. Jerry's back. Mr. Sanfuentes, the guy with the nicest name to say.
Sanfuentes.
Yeah, there's something so great to say. Good to see him back on track. So the boys are starting to settle it down a little bit. There is, you'll see a lot of greens, but mostly oranges. Matty Stewart has got a green, a personal best. Oh, he's just jumped Nashi for 9th place.
Nice. I mean, not nice for Nashi, but it's good to see some movement in the...
Oh, hang on, watch Nashi's time. Nashy's just jumped him again. He jumped 2. Nashy's gone up into 8th.
Nice.
There's a good bit of battling in this this qualifying, which is great to see. Ups and downs, people jumping each other. Dodsey held his spot in 6th then. Kirby is coming around now. He is on a orange and a green sector.
Gonna have to ask Miller about his nickname, Funky.
There's usually guys in the chat that are shouting out Funky. If anybody in the chat out there knows why Chris Miller is called Funky, let us know.
I used to have a mate called Funky, but I'm not going to share why we called him Funky.
Was he a bit stinky?
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. But it's probably something people don't like sharing, so I won't share.
Chris
the
Miller.
boys are all. How much time we got left in this sesh?
That's
not much time
7
left
minutes.
at all. We've got the
Panic.
2.
Hasn't improved.
That
Wilkinson.
livery, that Pecky's livery reminds me of a bubblegum wrapper.
Bubblegum wrapper.
Yeah.
Wilkinson improve. He hasn't. He will stay in 15th for this moment.
Yeah. So we haven't got long to go. We've got Mr. Dyke on top of the 106.492.
Kirby.
Cameron Jones, the 106.5. Delaney, 106.6. Coleman, 106.62. Lob, 106.9. Dodds, 106.92. Noble, 106.929. So there's two 100s between those two. Nash on a 106.995. And that wraps it up by Mr. Sagassa on a 107.026 and Kirby on a 107.043. So Sagassa and Kirby, the last two to be in the 7s.
Dave Kirby just got himself into 10th place. He just jumped 3 or 4 spots just then.
Yep.
Straight up into 4th.
Flag. That's a checkered flag. So who's left on the lap? So
Most of them.
Got 3 greens, so this could get himself up.
He's looking at an average of 106.49. No, that's a quick lap. Nope. Where has he landed? 107.46.
Yeah. So just out of the top, he's sitting in.
Coleman's on a flight. He's on a personal best as well.
Yeah.
He's got is that a juiced energy car in front of him? Or is that...
Giving him a bit of a drag.
No, it's one of the LMRs.
3 greens.
Coleman's going to come screaming through.
As well. Dylan Gray's gone up to 13th. And Coleman...
Didn't improve.
Nah,
he didn't. Yeah, he didn't improve, mate.
Didn't improve? Okay.
No.
So that's our top 10 for the moment. So that's Dyke, Jones, Delaney, Coleman, Lobb, Dodds, Noble, Nash, Sagassa, Kirby. Matty Stewart's missed out the top 10 shootout. So we assuming that the MX Rap Boys are driving a race ready setup rather than a quali setup. So I'm going to switch my session over so I can watch top 10 shootout on my iRacing at the same time while we have it on screen, because I love the roar of the engines. It sounds fantastic. Oh, there's a bit of a nibble there, is there? Between Dylan Gray and Mr. Lobb. Is that Mr. Lobb?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
On the way into the pits? What's that about?
I don't know, but Tanak, did he somehow make another lap? These guys actually had time. Most of these guys probably could have gone out for one more lap. We've still got 2.5 minutes. Oh no, the checkered flag is out now.
The session is finished. But there was more time left on the session, so these boys have stayed out on track to keep going. The rest have been asked to go to the main road. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, bear with us for 2 minutes as we jump over to our top 10 shootout session. As the boys get back out there for a bit of practice. But we will be with you any minute now. Our comms are still live, so if you want to say something in the chat, have a shout out to anybody, we are still here.
Give us a wiggle. Give us a hello. Tell us who you're following tonight. And bit of a chin wag on what's going on and where it's going on. Or if you wanted to share some insight on today's Newcastle race, which I thought was amazing. From what I saw, the new cars look sensational, and I can't wait for them to come out in iRacing. It's going to look fantastic on screen, I think. Absolutely fantastic. While we've got a few minutes silence, I guess, we would like to thank all our sponsors. So, SimRigs for joining us and being the naming rights sponsor for the SimRigs V8 ProAm series for season 1. Our racecraft simulations, John, for joining us and being our top 10 shootout and qualifying sponsor. And it's a show on its own, just about. Then all our stream sponsors, our round sponsor, Dragon RC, who is young Dan Schultz, who is possibly going to join us by the time the race comes around. And then we'll have 3 really sad voices to listen to. But then again, you got to thank everyone else that's out there. Melville Equipment, who is a fastest lap sponsor, and our round sponsors and stream sponsors are Warren and Brown Tools, Grim Industries, Promo Department, and I know I'm forgetting someone, Toyo Sim, which we haven't forgot, and I believe that's everyone now. So we've got a really long list. And if anyone else out there would like to join and be part of our, support our streams in our league, by all means, reach out to us. Our following is growing, and we'll keep trying to improve. And we take our feedback very seriously. So any feedback is always welcome as well. So come out and join us whenever you can. At the moment, you're seeing DSL Welding. They're no longer part of the sponsorship package, but we still support them because Paul's an awesome bloke, and he's working his little butt off out there and working really hard. And for those of you who heard that big crash at my place, it sounds like my cats are renovating.
Oh, I thought you were in the sim rig again, mate.
No, there's no impact noise in the sim rig. It's all VR for me. But yeah, it's always fun and games.
Yeah, it's good to still throw DSL support out there. Go check them out, guys. They they do some stuff, don't they? Like massive jobs. Yeah,
they're he's a top bloke too. So it's sort of out of the league for most of us out here for what he does. He does a lot of government contracts and stuff, but top bloke. So got a lot of time for Paul. Even though he's not involved anymore, we still chat and have a chin wag. The rest of it out there is looking really crazy. We're talking to a few new people for sponsorship packages as well, and hopefully some new news coming up for the next week or 2. So I'm really excited about that. We've also got Moto X coming up, which was going to be us and Warren and Brown, and we're going to have some rigs available there, and people testing them out. We're going to have pretty much a time trial while we're there, and hopefully give some prizes out to the guys that finish up the top over the weekend that we're there. And also we've got a short run of some merch that we're going to be doing. So we'll have that ready in the next 2 weeks. And anyone who's interested about that will be able to reach out. We'll put some pictures out, and people who want something, we'll ship it out to them. And hopefully there'll be some cool stuff coming along. But yeah, anyone out there that in the YouTube land, by all means, like and subscribe. Let us know what you're seeing in these seconds. Is John in the racecraft rig, and he is kindly donating that rig to us to give to special friends out there that win from the 1 to the 1,000 subscriber.
Guys, if you win it, I want you to PM me and let me know that you don't need it and you're going to ship it to my house.
Tell you what, it is an amazing rig, man. It is Australian made and a sensational quality. You can't knock it. Everyone that I've spoken to that has one of John's rigs is blown away at the quality. And yeah, it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Rigid, really nice to sit in. The seats they've got are spectacular. So, yeah, so jump on board, like and subscribe. ShiBBy, what's a prediction?
Laps will be set and someone will be the fastest.
Laps will be set.
Yep.
Someone will be the fastest.
Yep, that's my prediction.
Okay.
So I think we've got Kirby coming out first.
Yeah, looks like it. Yep. Let's see how he goes.
So go out on an out lap, get those tires warmed up, and then he has one lap to go as fast as he possibly can and see where he lands up in our top 10.
Yeah, it'd be cool to see. Let's watch to see how he gets the heat into his tires, because it's a secret to this is getting the tires right, but at the same time also getting some rhythm in for this track, man.
Rhythm. You don't need rhythm. Got an accelerator and a foot.
And off you go.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not one to take race lessons off, that's for sure.
No, yeah, it put down and you will definitely spin like me, mate.
Jumping on those brakes a bit harder into those corners to try and warm those tyres up.
Yeah.
Those brakes could stab, try and get those wheels to grip.
Few tricks with warming up these tyres in these cars. I'm not sure what each guy does, but you can
hear him on the accelerator, flooring it, jumping on the brakes, flooring it, jumping on the brakes, trying to get those tyres warm.
Holding the brakes at the same time as you're flooring it too. So he's come out of that corner pretty nice and smooth, got him to shift up really clear. Let's see how he goes. Here he comes down the main straight into corner 1. Under brakes where the fence goes from white to red. Takes the curve nice and smooth. Oh, he takes both curbs. Okay. Some guys will only take the second curb there. It's not too bad. Looks pretty smooth. Sounds amazing. Let's see how he parries the pace through here. Will he brake at the dirt? I love this section of the track. It looks amazing.
It does.
Gets out wide. This is going to be the key. These next two corners, getting this corner right, and now getting the foot down here. It's looking smooth. Looking real smooth.
Come in with a
106.89.
106.89.
Well done. Well done.
Smokes. Very, very quick. Let's get him in. Mr. Kirby, that was an absolute flying lap, mate. How did you feel about that?
G'day, boys. Yeah, it wasn't too bad. A little down on speed from practice, but I got just scraped into the 10, so yeah, can't complain with that. Yeah, just wanted to bank a lap in. There's nothing I couldn't go any further back, so it was hang it out there and see what happens.
Is it key to get a lap banked out here, isn't it? It's passing's going to be pretty tough. What's the plan with you?
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, there's only a couple of little passing spots, and really you only make them on the event that somebody in front of you makes a mistake usually. But yeah, got to start up the front, and then see how we go from there. But look, I'm happy to put a decent lap on the board, and now it's up to everyone else. The pressure's on them to chase it and beat it.
That's it, man. Well, good luck in the race, mate. We'll be watching with bated breath.
Thank you very much, boys, and have a good call.
You too, mate.
All right, that was David Kirby, the driver of the Fishy Motorsports. And on screen we have Braden Sagassa from the MX-19 Wraps. He is looking good and pushing hard.
Yeah. Green in the first sector.
Love it, boys. Talk us through a lap. Mr. Blake Delaney wants us to talk us through a lap, mate. This is definitely not for me. Look at him go. He's going fast. Now he's on the brakes. Now he's getting faster again. That's probably about the best you're going to get out of me.
Blake, are you telling me we're a bit too timid at the moment? We're not jumping on the edge of our seats? I'll give you a tip. My left arm, I've got a 3-year-old I'm rocking to sleep at the same time as I'm commentating. And here we go.
The gas at 107.57, so in second place at the moment. That's quite a bit slower than we were expecting. Let's see how he felt about that one. Braden, not as quick as your qualifying, mate. Did you let off the gas a little early on some of those corners? Braden?
Hello, sorry, had my mic on mute.
Good work, mate.
Yeah, I got loose into turn 4 and it ruined my exit up to the back straight.
Ah, not good, mate. Well, at the moment, you are in second, so, you know, looking pretty good for the moment. But there is 8 more cars to come. You feeling good about the race tonight?
It's just going to be about survival, really. I just, want to get through this race and just get a good haul of points.
Nice, mate. Well, good luck tonight on the race, and we hope to see you in the podium.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, it's so funny. Good luck, mate. Have a great night out there. I'm just laughing at the YouTube guys out there. Blake's going, give us your best scafey. I probably will in a minute, and but hopefully I won't wake up one of my little fella beside me, because at the moment he's out like a light. But this car of Nashi, it's I don't know if I like it as much as his previous skins, but this looks pretty cool. The way these guys take off out of these corners is really impressive. The way they get the grip early is nuts, man. Whenever I try to that's
a little loose there.
Messy. Yeah,
he's trying to push it really wide to travel as much distance on the track as he can to keep the momentum up. Come on, Nash, get into it, mate.
Yeah, he's recovered from it, but let's see how he's gone.
Third place for the 108.
Oh, that cost him a fair bit, man. That cost him a fair bit.
And he joins us in the commentary booth right now, Mr. David Nash. You are getting a bit heavy on that foot tonight.
Absolutely. It was terrible, wasn't it?
I wouldn't say terrible. Yeah, I wouldn't say terrible.
Yeah, I was going right the first half, and then, just got a bit excited. It's all right.
Well, mate, you looking forward to the race?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody loves Sandown, don't they?
Yeah. Good turnout tonight too, which is good.
Yeah, good to see, mate. Well, unlucky on the top 10 qualifying. You are in third place, so well done so far.
All right, yeah. We'll wait for the other 7 to go, eh?
That's right, mate. Sam Noble is on his lap now, mate. Good luck tonight and enjoy yourself.
Thanks, gents.
Now, this is a very quick track, isn't it?
Oh, mate, it's over before you blink, man. It's like crazy. Who we got on now? Sam Noble coming down the back straight. And
guys, if you haven't already, given a big thumbs up for the drivers who have made it to the top 10, or even give your team a big thumbs up, go right ahead and do it for them now. It not only helps your team out, It also helps support Sim Racing World, and it's completely free.
Free and love it and enjoy us and come and have some fun. Here we go. Around the back straight.
Oh, a bit squirrely off that corner. He's carried a lot of good speed. Into second with a 107.18.
Times are low, aren't they?
Yeah, Kirby really smacked that out of the park with his first lap. So
Yeah, and he thought he was going to be down the bottom.
Sam Noble,
How you going, boys?
good mate, yourself.
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
How'd you feel about that lap?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good. Always struggled this track, so I'll take that for sure.
Definitely not too bad with second place. With what do we got? We got 6 more cars to go. So
Yeah,
not
Kirby
looking too bad.
Kirby did a great lap first out. So.
Oh mate, he just came out and smacked it out of the park. He only just snuck into the top 10 at the last minute too. So
yeah, no,
he's on it.
quick, 'cause the track's a bit more slippery, a bit warmer. So
all right, mate. Well, we got to let you go and get on with the next lap. Well done tonight, mate, and good luck for the rest of the race.
Can I have a quick shout out to my 94-year-old mate, Brian Hipwell. He's watching. He's figured out how to use Facebook, and he's 94 and watching. So
Shout out to
hi,
Brian Hipwell. Everybody, I want to see some g'day Brian Hipwell's in the chat for our mate
Brian?
Sam Noble.
Brian, like and subscribe. You might win that rig, man, and you can donate it to Noble.
thanks, boys.
No problem, mate.
Take care, mate. Take care.
See you guys.
All
we
right,
got out here
Mr.
now?
Dodds.
Mr. Dodds coming down the back straight. He'll be braking now near the dirt marker.
Oh, I seen him
it
touch the dirt.
Little bit. Oh, that was actually pretty smooth. Nicely
Yeah, that
done.
was really smooth.
That looked good.
Nice and tight through there as well.
Yeah, great job. He's on a purple sector.
Yeah,
so
he's
that
on a
was really good.
purple. First purple we've seen since Mr. Kirby got out there.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
Doddsy,
taken
a little
that first
unsettled.
curb. Everyone's telling me to take that first curb, but that's what happens to me, and I end up in the fence.
Yeah, he got a little
Nicely
unsettled.
finished down the
Where's that going to
straight.
put him?
Green,
Fourth place.
107.73. So still not fast enough. Looks like I was correct. The track evolution is changing. Hello, Mr. Dodds. How'd that feel, mate?
Oh yeah, it felt pretty good until that little rear brake lock up at the second last corner. But other than that, I'm really happy with that. Pretty conservative for just trying to get lap in.
That right hander into that just before the main straight. Do you usually take the curb, or did you just were a bit aggressive on it this time?
Yeah, I normally do take a bit of curve there, but yeah, just try not to be too aggressive on this lap, and yeah, ended up going a bit overboard.
No, it's all good, man. It's look, you're still sitting in fourth at the moment, so that's a good thing. And with the way you changed your style in the last few weeks, I think you're gonna have a pretty hot race tonight.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
All right, take care. All right, so who we got? Someone crossing over now. Mr. Lobb's crossing over the start-finish line. Am I right?
It
Yes,
is.
he's coming down the main straight, sticking close to the wall. He's going to be breaking at the red and white marker, touching the apex and the inside line, just touching the blue. He'll be dropping it down to about, well, I drop it down to about third through here. Takes that curb. I don't usually take that because I spin. Nudges it. Will he go down a second around here? He doesn't. Yeah, it looks like he maybe did, and he's put the foot down and come out really clean. I'm doing my best scapey, mate. I'm not really a scapey voice. And down he goes down the main straight. He'll hang it out into the left, and generally the braking point is right about here. Dropping it down a gear by the sounds of it. Yep. And then riding those curbs, all looking good. Nice and early into the left-hander. Probably down to about a second. Taking the third, sounds like a fourth, fifth, and drop. Will he take curb on the inside here? No, he doesn't, and he keeps it clean and smooth, and hopefully he gets the grip down early, and he's got 3 greens, which is always good if he can get a purple here.
Oh, he's got a fourth with a 107.598. I think he's trying to be a little showmanshipy there. Oh, and I've ended up in the car somehow. What? Oh, I've just kicked my steering wheel under the bloody desk.
Not sure what Mr. Lobb was thinking then.
Let's find out.
was that for the cameras, Mr. Lobb?
Well, that better lap, I needed to give you something good to talk about.
It wasn't
Mate.
alright, like, mate. You're sitting in fourth of the 107.598. It looked pretty smooth, the back end of it. How did it feel?
It was really slow and cautious. I forgot to change my brake bias back off the Dandenong, braked into the last corners and just locked the rears. It was a pretty decent lap up until then. It wasn't going to be a low 7, but it would have been at least three tenths quicker than where I was. So.
Yeah, look, it's still fourth, so it's not too bad, and there's a few cars to go, so you're in a nice fighting position.
Close enough to stay on the draft and try to save fuel and see how we go, right?
Yeah. Good luck,
Anyway,
mate. Have a good race.
Thanks, guys. See you later.
And we've got Mr. Coleman, who's flashing his lights, telling us, "I'm coming down the main straight. I'm coming down the main straight." Here he is. He hasn't taken that first curb. He's taken the second one. That's what I've been told is the fastest line. A little bit there, and then just touching the blue and white on the apex. He's looking pretty smooth so far, and he likes this track. So this could be the line to follow if you want to learn how to drive this track. From what I'm hearing, David.
Oh, he's got a purple.
Oh, purple, nice. So he did get out of that corner nicely. Let's see how he travels across here. Takes a lot of curb. I'd follow that similar line, but I'm nowhere near as fast.
Oh, no, I saw it happening.
Just a little bit too much coming through there, man.
It looked like he might have held that the whole way through.
Yeah.
It was on edge. Just watch
He
the
was
car
on it.
start to slide. Ready? Here it is. And it's gone. Ah.
He was on a killer lap too. He's going to be cursing. Let's bring him in and say hello.
Dave, this is not a
Dave.
drift session. Oh, he's got himself muted.
Ah, crap, lad. What do you do?
Mate,
It was
you were
looking
offline,
good.
man.
Yeah, I just hit the curve, but I unstopped the braking, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Is it the one coming down the hill? You just hit the far right a little bit too hard?
I think so. I don't know if I hit the curve or I just downshifted it a little bit too early because I tend to use that second gear. Because I come down there in fifth and I use that extra gear to use a bit of braking. I think I might have just chatted the rears. But it is what it is.
It was looking good, man. But I know you love this track, and I know even from 10th you're going to put on an amazing battle. So good luck tonight, mate.
Yeah, I'll fight through. It'll be good fun. See you, boys.
Cheers, mate. Mr.
Delaney
Delaney.
coming through. Let's
Maybe we
see.
should just be silent. He wanted us to be really pumped up for it. Maybe we should just be silent for this one.
We just do a
Listen to it.
full on board and just don't say anything.
Coming down the main straight. Braking point is roughly where the red and white fence starts again. So about there, yep. Takes the apex right on the left-hand side. Just goes, oh, he's driving it like I drive it. Goes over that bit. And he's taken both curbs. He's riding the apexes all the way. He's taken as much track as he can, which is pretty
He's
good.
also taking a bit of the dirt there with the slide off the side.
He's on a green for the first section. Let's see how the second section goes. Here the gear's just churning through. Let's see if he brakes to the same point. Yep, right on the dirt. Takes a little bit of the inside.
Oh, a lot of curb.
lot of curb. Is that as aggressive
Oh
as...
no, he's nearly done a
He's held
Coleman.
He's held it. He's held it.
Oh, and he's just lit the tyres up out of there.
Oh, you gotta love it. He's
We
giving
will-
us a show. He's
we
trying
will-
to fire us up, I think.
I think I might have to get a action replay of that. Oh, he is. He's just
doing a drift
lighting
session for us
tyres.
now, man.
Mate. Into 7, so not too
good,
bad
mate.
there with a bit of drifting and stuff going on. I do
Yeah,
want to go
yeah.
back and see out of that corner how hard he lit those tyres up, because he definitely got on it.
Drag the young fella up. He's also racing with a dodgy foot at the moment.
Dodgy foot, I hear, Mr. Delaney.
Ah, can't blame that.
I thought you were doing an expression session, mate.
What was that?
I thought it was an expression session in the end.
Oh, it's ridiculous. I'm a
What
bit out of
happened?
practice. Just managing an ankle. Yep.
Yeah. How long's he been out for? 2 weeks now, yeah?
Oh, a bit. It's been a lot longer than that. Probably about 6 or 8 weeks. I've just been racing when I can.
Yep.
When it doesn't blow up, so I need Rico. So it's not good.
Ooh, not good, mate. Not good at all.
Now.
Well, all the
mate.
best for a speedy recovery, and don't go hurting it tonight while racing your way through the pack.
Yeah, 10-4. Thank you. Good luck to you guys in the commentary booth, Scafey and Crumpo.
We'll try not to be the grumpy old men and get a bit pumped up as the race goes on, mate.
Have an awesome night, boys.
Take care, mate.
You too.
And who we got down the back here? We've got Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones is looking clean so far while we saw that bit go through. This is the bit that seems to be unhinging people down coming across that last little S-bend. So he's actually played it safe there. Taking it nice. He's braked early. A bit of curb. He's on a purple. Beautiful. Let's see how he launches out of this back bit. Oh, he's taking a
little
lot of
step
curb there,
out.
hasn't he? Yeah, that was an aggressive run over that.
I think he had to get off the accelerator a bit then as he comes across two
And he
purples.
goes- he's got a purple still, even though he
Straight
took
in the
that.
first, 106.67. Wow,
Yeah.
oh wow.
But Kirby, who thought his lap was crap, is sitting in second.
Cameron Jones, you just don't know how to slow down, do you?
Not the point of it, is it?
That's exactly right. What a blistering lap, mate.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It's a bit messy, but good enough for that.
Good enough for that.
He hit that last curb pretty sharp there on the right hand turn. I thought it was going to be the end of it because everyone seemed to be having a bit of an issue there tonight. But he came out of it with a purple sector at the end. Well done.
Yeah, I had the same issue as everyone else. Pinched the rears coming into it, managed to save it.
Nice, nice. The track a bit warmer than the practice quality.
Yeah, 5 degrees, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it keeps you guys on your toes. I like it. Well, good luck out there tonight, mate. I'm sure it's going to be an amazing battle to watch from our point of view.
Cheers, boys.
All right, take care, mate. I can see Mr. Dyke is coming across the start-finish, pulling up into the left-hander. Nice and clean across both apexes, left in and out. Will he take the curb on the inside? No, he takes the left. That's what I'm told is the faster line. Nice and clean through there. It's looking very smooth. Put the foot down nice and early as well. There we go. Ripping through the gears. Let's see if he picks the same braking point as earlier or later. A little bit later. Keeps it clean across the touches of grass. Well, he's probably the cleanest fish so far.
Oh, he makes it look so smooth.
Yeah, it makes me sick.
Sick with joy, right? Sick with joy that he's this good.
He's taken a fair bit of that. Good. Let's see how the traction goes down. A little bit of a short shift. Comes out with 3 greens, and that puts him
Second
in
place.
second with a 106.810. So that is our top 10. Well done, ladies and gents out there. We've got Mr. Jones in first position with a 106.667. Mr. Dyke in a 106.810. Dave Kirby with a 106.890. Sam Noble 107.17. Sagasa 107.57 in fifth. Lob 107.598 in sixth. Mr. Dodds 107.7 in seventh. Mr. Nash 108.13 in eighth. And Mr. Delaney with a sore foot with a 109.16. And following that will be Mr. Coleman, who didn't finish the lap.
So we should probably talk to... Yeah, I was going to say, we should probably talk to the bus driver.
Doing good. How are you boys doing?
Yeah, not bad for a Sunday, mate.
Yeah,
not
mate.
bad for a Sunday. Do you feel you could have squeezed a little more out of that lap?
100%. I had a massive slide on the entry and exit into 4, which probably hurt. Otherwise, I was coming into turn 2. I was up on Cam's time.
We did see the purples flash up, so we thought, oh, here we go. Here we go. But, mate, still an astounding lap. Neither of us in the commentary booth could do that, so well done to you.
We could do it, but nowhere near that time, and probably a few more fence posts taken on the way through.
Yeah, just
the front row's pretty good. We'll sit behind Jones and save some fuel and see what setup he runs with and what strategy we're going to go with.
Well, there you go, Jones. Now you know what Dykey's going to do.
Is it a strong undercut here?
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right. So, bit of fuel saving, a bit of watching out where the undercut is. So, I guess if Jones goes in, you'll try to jangle down and stay out. Go opposite to him, if he sort of pops in at the same sort of lap you're thinking.
It depends on fuel, really. If I can save the fuel, I might try and overcut and get a tyre advantage. If I'm not saving fuel, I'll probably undercut him.
Yep.
But, we never know. We both could go off at turn 1.
Well, this is true. There'd be a few adults crying if that happened, but that's racing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, yeah, that's it. It's an hour around here is going to be tough.
Well, Mr. Coleman has got a lot of work to do. You got to give him a helping hand if you can.
Coleman, why would I be giving Coleman a helping hand?
Fighting teammates, I love it.
It's my championship this season.
It's your turn, isn't it?
Yep. My closest rivals are P5 and outside the 10, so...
Yeah, it's going to be a nice fight to the end. I think this is going to be a spectacular race, and then the last 2 rounds to go is going to be a rip roarer. So I'm looking forward to the race to the title, mate. And look, good luck with it. Get ready for the killer race. Get yourself some cashews and iced coffee in here, and get ready for a ripping race.
Thanks, boys. Have a good call.
Right,
Luck,
take care,
Jamie.
mate.
All right. Well, we will go to a quick intermission. Again,
I've got a snoring baby on my hand, and I was just taking my mic off to put it near his mouth to show people that it's real. But or maybe it's the fact that he's snoring. Is that how boring me and you sound tonight?
I'm probably going to go with just you because he can't hear me.
He can hear you.
Oh, he can hear me.
On speaker.
Oh, gosh, the poor child's going to have nightmares.
Yeah, he'll be good, mate. He'll be good. Well, look, go for a quick intermission. We'll come back and talk some crap, and I'll put this young fellow to bed, and hopefully he'll stay in there. And then we're getting ready for a ripping race. There's people out there watching. Like and subscribe. Win this SimRig racecraft rig, and enjoy the SimRigs V8 Supercar ProAm night tonight at Sandown. It's going to be an amazing race to watch. So get on the phone, tell your mates, send them text messages. The race is going to start probably in the next 15 minutes or so, and it's going to be an absolute ripper.
Sure is, guys. Stick with us while we join the race session. We'll be back very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and people of all ages, we are back with you for the feature race, 60 minutes of Sandown. I hope you all enjoyed the qualifying and the top 10 shootout as much as we did here in the commentary booth. And as we get ready while the guys do a 15-minute warm-up, we are going to have a quick look at the standings.
Do I do a drum roll?
Oh, just give me like 2 minutes, mate.
Oh, that's a long drum roll, man.
Yeah. You can do it, though. You can do it.
Welcome. I almost did a toddy there. Welcome.
Oh, his pump is just so good.
Oh yeah, he does get you going and get you off your seat, and I love his what do you call it? Much love, the way it finishes off. Dikey's asking if our ladder's going to be with or without drop rounds. Dikey, I don't know. I've got the ladder off our system, which is the one that I think is in Discord. It's got you at, here we go. It's on screen. You can tell me. Put it over the top of that thing. Yeah, that's it. And
last minute addition, guys. The boss he's really pushing me tonight.
Smashed it all together so that we could put it on, because I know that everyone's interested to see where things are lining up.
So that is only the top 20.
Mate.
There is many more in the overalls.
Yes.
But this is your top 20 of your Pro-Am series. A long drum. It wasn't that long, Barbs. Jeez. Yeah, I'm actually wondering if Matt's points are a bit wrong there, Steve. Did you fat finger something?
Oh yeah, I did fat finger an extra one there.
Yeah, that one's not supposed to be there, guys.
Look, actually, Matt's bought me lunch, and he said something's in the mail, so I put the points up for him. No, that is fat fingered. It's 9:26, guys. I apologise.
Yeah, so Mr. Dyke say Matt has an 1,100 point advantage. I was like, what? That's not right. Well, no, it is by this one. It's very right.
Yeah, I did do a double tap there. I apologise. But you know what? It's good to see you guys are all on your tippy toes and
paying attention.
Raring to stick it in me when you can.
That's why we should proofread.
What's a prediction, mate? What's a prediction? Tell me.
A car will leave the grid, a car will spin off the track, and someone will win.
Okay, so car spinning, chances are a bit less because I'm not out there. Inflicted by someone else, possibly, yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I'm saying, first, somewhere around between third and fifth corner, we will have an incident. I think chat might agree with me there as well.
Yeah, maybe. How many safety cars are we predicting out there in chat?
Ooh, safety car predictions. Predictions are up.
How's this?
3.
Sweets have gone out for some of our competitions. I've got all my addresses together and everything like that. I apologise. I should have been out sooner for our expression sessions and that. But unfortunately, real life slammed me in the face these last 2 weeks of work, and I apologise for my tardiness. But the sweets are going out. But how's this sound? Give us a prediction of how many safety cars you think's out there, and whoever gets it right will get some sweets sent out to them, even if I have to pay for them myself.
I'm saying 3, so you better send me some bloody sweets if I get it right.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
And guys, while we're talking about expression sessions, have you guys gone and watched the top 10 Bathurst Jumps event video yet?
Oh, you got to. You got to. Should I put a link in the...
I've already beaten you to it, mate. Already beaten you to it.
I can't see it.
It's gone through
there
into
it is, there
the
it is.
Restream chat, and now everybody go check that out. If you got a couple of minutes while we wait for this warm up to finish, go check out the top 10 Bathurst jump expression session. And I believe we probably have a burnout one coming soon.
Yeah, so Thursday night we'll have the burnout one. We sort of released them the night of the event, so we didn't do the last week, so we didn't release it. So we'll release it this Thursday, and then we've got the burnout competition on Thursday night, which should be lots of fun, and it should be very interesting actually.
I feel like I got jibbed out of first place. I'm telling you, with the 8.5. Come on, man. Do I get points for being the winner of my series?
Of your category?
Of my category?
Unfortunately not, mate. Unfortunately not. You did think a good half for a burnout, but Nathan J. Allen did an exceptional job in those burnouts.
He did. He
really
did.
well. Really well. He surprised me.
Mate, he's a Nathan. He didn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, well, you think with the amount of spinning I do, I'd be good at him, but not really.
Not really?
Not really, no. Not
Well,
really.
you didn't even get out there. We'll have to do it again. I feel like another burnout session is on the cards.
Oh, we'll be. We'll find another track. This is a bit of a warm-up session at the moment. Mr. Tanek's just passed Nashi on the first corner on the little preview I'm watching at the moment. You guys won't see that, but this is going to be a killer race. It's going to be a lot of action. Hopefully, it's a lot cleaner than what my mind's telling me it could be tonight, because this track can let loose the demons, I reckon, in drivers as well.
Oh, yeah, it gets a little messy. Definitely gets a little messy.
Right now, that bit there, I've seen a few little incidents in the last few races, GT3s and in the 86s. It's a tough little spot. But, you know, what corner isn't tough on this track at the moment? It's especially with bumper to bumper, these cars are going to be so close all the way through. It's going to be crazy.
It's crazy because on a track map, you wouldn't think this track would be that hard. But it is a very tight track.
It is. You're literally going from one move to another move to another move. You're unstraight is probably the only time you get to a little bit to relax, but then you've got to get that brake point spot on. And if you don't get that brake point spot on, you can end up over that right side set of track, and it sends you into the dirt. And there's a Century Motorsports car giving us some 11s.
Yeah, he hit the wall pretty hard there. We've got three guys playing around during the practice session here.
Yeah, they're pretty close to each other, aren't they?
Pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. Are they trying to psych each other in? Mr. Tannock, is that Mr. Gray and Mr. Nash?
Nash, yeah.
Look how close they are through there. Oh.
Those three,
What are they pulling?
they are right on top of each other.
Yeah, they are. They are. Well, Nash's time is a 1:08.2. I'm not sure if it was for that lap.
Oh, a bit of bumping.
All three of them have gone off.
Oh, lucky that wasn't in the race. No, not three of them. Tanik stayed on the track. Oh, did Cowie just give him a little love tap then? Boys, look,
I think they were having a bit of fun out there.
Get it out of your system now.
Yeah.
Get it out now.
Yeah.
Have a bit of fun.
Matty Stewart's got a bit of work to do in this race, hasn't he? 11th place. I think it's what Dikey needed with the points at the moment. So 11th place is going to be interesting. So the point system we have, first position is 150, and they drop by 6 digits as they go down. So at this point, if Mr. Stewart finishes where he is, he'll be on finishing on 90 to Dyke's 150. So with that ladder, They've got a gap at the moment of 54, 26. There's, what's that, 80 points? Which is going to bring it pretty damn close.
Yeah, maths.
Yeah, pretty damn close. It's going to be interesting. I think there's going to be a fight all the way to the finish for the next 3 rounds, and the track selection is going to be a lot of fun to watch. A lot of fun to watch.
It's Sandown, mate. It's Sandown.
Sandown is going to be a party at the first corner. There's going to be some candles and a bit of smoke.
Yeah, third to fifth corner.
You reckon?
I think they'll get through first corner all right, but then the next, the next ones are going to be a little bit of a different story.
All you people out in chat, who's your prediction for the race win tonight?
I'm going to go and throw a curveball in.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I want to see, well, not that I want to see, because I want to see all these guys win, and we can't see that happen every week. But I want to see, my prediction is Dylan Gray.
Dylan Gray?
Yep.
Boodstar on YouTube has gone for Kirby. Gone for Kirby?
Well, we know Kirby's quick. Well, we know all these boys are quick. You know, I'd like to see Quashy up there. Come on, Quash.
Yep.
Get
well,
going,
here's your,
mate.
that's not your starting grid?
No. It's just going to take a little bit for it to sort itself out because the manual, what do you call it?
The manual grid.
The manual grid setting, yeah.
The system, yes, it does.
Yep.
The boys are all starting to line up out there anyway. So we've got in the first row, we've got Mr. Jones, Dyke. Second row, Kirby and Noble. Third row, Sagassa and Lobb. Fourth row, Dodds and Nash. Fifth row, Delaney and Coleman. Sixth row, Stewart and Miller. I was just call him Funky. And the screen rolls over. In the seventh row is Mr. Gray, Mahoney, 8th Wilkinson and Quash, 9th Cowan and Sampuentes, 10th Tannock and Pavlovich, and
ready to go live, mate. Oh,
we're not trying to replay. And they're off, and here we go down the main straight, Sandown, round 8 of the SimRigs V8 Supercar Series. And we've got Jones and Dyke coming through, and Dykey going a little bit wide. He's held it off.
Trying to watch this mid pack here.
We're
going to watch this mid pack. This is where everything could go wrong on these corners. Is everybody going to get through safely? We're two cars wide through the mid pack there, and everybody's through safe.
This is a first and a crazy effort from all these guys out there. The leaders of the pack are still nice. There's only like 0.0.
Oh, there's been a big instant. Hold your brakes. This. Oh no!
He's slid right across and taken out. He looks like he's made contact with Dodds and with Delaney. No, it's not Dodds. Who's the MX Raps car? Stewart. It looks like he might have brushed Delaney a little bit there, but looks like he's all good. I think his car is toast by the look of it.
That was definitely called in. That's been called into race control. Oh, intervals. And
out the front, we've had still Jones, still Dyke, followed by Noble and Sagassa. Quash has gone a little bit sideways through the chicanes. He's nearly taken someone else out.
Oh, he's off. He's off the track there too.
Yeah. So Stewart's called in the incident. So looking like, there's definitely something going on.
Once race control have made their decision, the little notice will appear on screen, guys, for all your viewing pleasure. They will be able to feed all the information straight through to your eyes, so it makes it a lot easier for us to keep on with what's happening. as we see Sagasa and Noble drag race down the straight for lap 3.
And who will give in first?
Oh, neither of them.
No,
Neither of them.
Oh, he's taking a bit of curve there. Made some contact. Oh, I think that curb's thrown him straight into him. Lucky that didn't go for a spin for Noble.
Those
He hasn't
curbs
called
are
anything in, so
definitely
he's,
dangerous.
Yeah, he's made it through there nicely. Jake Jackson says Gassy. I don't know who Gassy is. Maybe it's a Gassy.
Yeah, it's Sagasa, yeah. Braden Sagasa for the win tonight.
Yeah. Mr. Lob sitting in the 6th, so we've still got the top 5 in very close battle right through. Jones, Dyke, Sagasa, Noble, Kirby. Followed by Mr. Lob.
God, these
This is the
cars
rear
sound
view from
good
Lob's
from the
camera
rear
at the
view.
Nice and smooth exit.
We've got Dylan Gray right on the back of Wilkinson. Come on, Dill. I got the prediction on you to win this. Actually, don't push too hard, mate. We've got time. We've got time, buddy.
Yeah.
The LMR esports driver. A young driver. Oh, what's happened? There's been an incident with Sawan Sanfuentes and Tanik. Or has Tanik done that to himself? 4 people have passed Tanik.
I'll leave that guess to you.
We're going to find out right now. This is on board with Tanik. So what has happened? It's come round. Oh, he's done it himself.
Yeah.
He's
That
got
was
a
weird,
little
actually.
loose. Yeah. Oh, Jerry, straight into the side. Nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So Tanik
Oh, well.
has actually managed to spit himself there on that corner. So he comes through here. He's hit the curb and it's just sort of spat itself. Maybe cold tyre stills. The tyres haven't worn in yet.
Possibly. Or we might have, as he's touched the curb, put a bit of too much acceleration down. Oh, someone else has spun as well now. Kirby, he looks like he's done a spin too.
Oh, Wilkinson. Oh, Lob's off as well.
Yeah, I think Kirby and Lob.
I will check.
981's going to drive for a penalty for contact. So that'll be Harry Dodds.
Oh, that's really annoying that that pit stop thing's in the way because you can't even read it. ShiBBy, you're going to have to fix that. Oh, Lord. I will just get rid of that, the pit lane, so you guys can see the race control messages when they come through. So if you didn't see it, this is what it was.
Yep. I'd say there'd be a few more little calls in as well. But these guys are all starting to settle in nicely. Dyke's dropped off 2 seconds. I think Dyke is fuel saving. Delaney is just taking on the inside. Is he going to outbrake him?
Oh, that's Nashi.
That's on Nash.
Oh, and then we've got
Nash has
Mr.
held that
Funky.
well, considering he's missing a bonnet.
Funky right on the rear of these boys as well.
Yeah.
Guys, we still want to know.
Oh, Coleman's got a driver penalty for failing to hold brakes.
There you go, guys. You can see that appearing on the screen. Well, Delaney's making a big run here. Well, wow.
Well, he's got no bonnet, Nash, so his speed down the straight's probably suffering from that. And Delaney's got himself now up to sixth place.
Yep.
Yep.
We got Cowie in the top 10. Nashi is still on the back of Delaney, though. Did Nashi get a better run through that corner?
Well, Nashi's got no bonnet at the moment, so I'd say maybe the corner speed's not too bad, but down the straight, Dylan's going to pull away from him.
Delaney?
Delaney, yes.
Yeah,
Did I
not
say
Dylan. Yeah, you said Dylan.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we've got Cowie, our AM driver, up in 10th place at the moment, up 7 places.
Yeah, he's done well. He's done well.
Oh, Oh, big slide by Dylan Gray then. As Cowie is putting the pressure on. Cowie's taking the shortcut.
He's going to get a slow down there.
Yeah, he's going to have to.
Yeah. And there's Mr. Lob.
And Wilkinson. And then he's got Mr. Stephen Martin from the Century Motorsports KFC Mean Machine right on the back of him now.
His neck. I think Dyke is fuel saving at the moment. He's 1.8 behind Jones, and Sagasa's 4.3 behind that. So the gap at the front is sort of opened up a little bit, and tactics are already in play.
Dyke did say that he's happy in second place.
Yeah. Well, he's just got to finish a clean race, and you know what? Stewart's sitting in 21st. So that would give current positions would give Dyke the lead in the championship.
That's true. It would.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if that ladder had a drop round or not. With the drop round, I think that Dyke might have already been up front, but I'll have to confer with our admin gents. I think we usually calculate the drop round at round 9, if I'm not mistaken.
I do believe so. Lob's around again.
Yeah. Mr. Lob is not having a good night.
I need to get a replay of this because it's in the same spot. Same spot of last lap. Oh, hang on.
Kirby.
There's been a...
Yeah,
okay.
He's got love from Nash, so Kirby's lost it, caught it. Lobby is
got on his brakes to avoid.
He was pretty good. And Kirby's gone straight into the back of him. He's not even got his brakes on, Kirby. He hasn't even seen it. Did you see that?
Yeah, that's Nashy.
Nashy, sorry. Yeah. Nashy didn't even put his brakes on until he hit Lob then.
I feel like that did happen really fast. That's going to be an interesting one.
It's a pretty fast part of the track.
Here we go. Yeah, that happened so fast.
Yeah.
Right now we got Delaney on the back of Kirby. Speaking of Kirby.
We've got a quick question by Michael Quash. So this could bring in a safety car. I don't know at this point, but race control have got him standby at the moment.
Oh, yep. There
has been called.
Let's find out what has called that safety car. So they're on board with Quash here. Must have been relatively big. Oi, what's happened there?
I don't know. That looks like hardware failure.
There's nothing
usually when
there.
It's a sharp left turn like that, it's usually hardware failure, or he's dropped a gear too fast or something. He's braked.
Yeah, he's on the brakes. He's on the brakes. Maybe he's just on the brake. Yeah, he's just lost it. That's hard to tell. Oh, yeah, that's a big hit.
Yeah. Oh, and he's gone over. Nice.
Good landing.
Have a look at that suspension setup.
Oh my gosh.
In VR, that is a
headache.
Not pleasant. Yeah, not pleasant. So safety car is out, peoples, and they will be all backing themselves up. Current positions are Jones in first.
Oh, he down
Dyke
geared.
second. Was it gear?
Yeah, it was gear.
Yeah, Hyper locked it. Dyke in second, Sagasa in third, Noble in fourth, Kirby in fifth, Gray in sixth, Nash in seventh, Delaney eighth, Martin ninth, Miller 10th, and then Hayden, Dodds, Wilkinson, Daly, Cowan, Tannock, Mahoney, Pavlovich, Lob, Matty Stewart in 20th place. So that's going to be opening up the title all the way through. Coleman in Cifuentes in 21st, Coleman in 22nd, and Michael Quash in 23rd. And here we have Mr. McAvoy, not the movie star McAvoy, driving the safety car. So we are currently in lap 10, 12-minute mark, first safety car. Yeah, Jason Douglas is like, how did he do that in a straight line?
It looked like he was braking, Jason, and then he's also downshifted at the same time.
Same time, yeah. So it's probably something I would do.
It's definitely something I'd do in these.
Yeah. But listen to these cars, man. Good they sound. I really can't wait for the next gen to come out, and bit of rain, that'd be cool.
Yeah, weather. Weather in this would be awesome.
Yeah.
I had the chance to drive some ACC while I was in Sydney at Christmas, and the weather makes racing just so much more crazy.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a lot more carnage, a lot more anger, a lot more frustration. Safety cars coming in after for this lap, from what I've just heard. So, yep, lights are out. He's accelerating from the field, and the leader is maintaining 90 kph. No more weaving from the pack. Anyone who does get caught weaving will probably get a naughty message. So at the moment, Dylan Gray is the positional lead on track, followed by Jones and Dyke.
Keep count, guys. That's one safety car. We didn't really get any predictions. I said 3.
No.
So
yep,
I'm winning so far, so I get the treats.
Here we go. Safety car's in. Gray's got this now.
All in his hands.
Yep.
Is he going to go early? Is he going to hold it off to the end? Will he do a fake?
It's going to be a crazy lap, this. These front 4 guys, it's going to be nuts.
Oh, he's gone. He's already off. He's gone.
He's gone.
No hanging around there.
That was brave.
That was a very smart play. He hasn't pulled away.
Really stumped them. No, he hasn't pulled away. If anything, Jones has got a better run in. He's going to try to outbrake him and take him on the inside. He's had a little bit of look and let him know he's there, but he's made a wise move and stayed out wide. Dykey's right on the back of him. And the boys are... Oh, he's taking that really hard. That's going to catch up a little bit there. Let's see Jones' exit out of here. Jones has lost a bit of traction out there. And that brings Dykey on the back of him.
Big incident in the background.
We will have... There is massive carnage back there at the moment. That is definitely going to have to be a safety car.
Number two, I think. Oh, unless all these guys get away.
I don't know what happened there, but it didn't look pretty. But that was a crazy little fight there. It was Jones lost a little bit of traction, so Dykey was right on the back of that. So someone has gone out wide. Come back in. That's all clean there. Oh, is he just...
Oh, teammate contact.
Teammates. That's not the first time they've hit each other.
Oh, and then it's just caused a huge...
Lob made about 4 places then. That's not the first time they've taken each other out lately. I think this is about the second time this series that they've gone through and taken a bit of extra love. MG Racing, please give me a shout out. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds about the best shout out, mate. I'm not even been doing this a while. I'm not sure who MG Racing is, mate. Are you part of SRW? What deserves you of the shout out?
MG Racing is one of the fishy boys.
Oh, is it? I'm gonna have a look.
Yeah. MG Gaming, MG Racing, is that the same? If I got it right? I believe I do.
No, MG Racing looks like they do real life racing. Is that who I'm looking at?
I don't know. Let us know, MG Racing. We're always up for a bit of a chat.
MG Racing that I can find on YouTube they race MGs.
Oh, Matty Stewart's just called something in. He sounds a bit deflated at the moment. He's having a rough trot out there. Well, we didn't get We didn't get a safety car, did we?
No, we didn't. Not that I've seen one come through.
I thought we would have all those cars backing across each other.
Yeah, everybody must have been able to get out and going.
So at the front we've got Jones and Dyke. Dyke is 8/10 behind Jones at the moment. Sagas has dropped off a little bit, and behind that Dylan Gray as well.
The 1-9 in there, trying to pump his team up.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's driver standings, guys. It's a tough track, and you lose traction like that. The two boys hit each other, teammates even. It's a tough one, especially when you go out in that first corner.
Yeah, those corners, there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, marbles and dirt on those tyres, nowhere to go. Lob's making a dash on the back of Jay Mahoney. We've had a quiet race so far tonight. Here we go. Lob's had a sniff on the inside, but he thought better. Joe's taken a wide angle out of that one, and that's a bit of dirt out there is not going to be easy for him in the next two quarters.
Have a look at this. Cowie's leading the AMs tonight. It is Cowie leading the AMs,
well done.
and he's still sitting in 11th place overall.
Yep. The ladies on the back of on Noble at the moment as well in the back there. So the times you can see people, the orange and the green and the yellows. Oranges are, that went a bit squirrely there. The orange times are really close, followed by
Drive-through penalty for car 11, contact lap 12.
That's Martin on his own teammate. So he caused that little bit of a dust up early on. That was a bit of a dive in there. Was that Gray diving in across?
We've got Funky, Dr. David Nash, David Kirby, Blake Delaney, Dylan Gray, and Sam Noble all battling for 4th place.
Yep, race control.
Delaney's got his nose out. Oh my gosh, this looks
question. How did he? I don't know. We won't comment on that. Let's see where that ends up going. The moment we've got Cameron up front, still Cameron Jones, with Dyke following at 0.6 behind, or 0.4 now. Sagasa closely, not that close, but following Dyke all the way through. So he's trying to get the MX Raps name up there.
Look at this line of guys battling for 4th place. Oh, Dylan Gray gets sideways.
Yeah. I do like that.
Sam Noble's in the wall. He's in the wall. He somehow managed not to bring that back onto track and take everybody out.
Yeah, he's just, Dylan Gray just called that re-entry to have a look at it. Well, there's no contact, so we'll see what happens there. But have a look at
Delaney and Sagasa.
Delaney and Sagasa having a fight. Delaney's taking the safer road out wide there.
So you're going to get a slowdown for that?
We'll get a slowdown for it, but by the time he gets to this next corner, his slowdown should have ticked down, I reckon. I think that was a calculated risk. I think if he stayed on his race line there, he would have there would have been contact between the two. Just see the way Delaney's car took that corner then. It really handled that bump really well. They must have a soft rear end there, because it was a bit harder. You'd think it would
look at this.
tempt him. This is a tight fight going here for 4th place.
Gasser right on the tail of Delaney, and they are catching Dylan Gray. They spread out a little bit because of that the incident with Sam Noble hitting the wall, but Sam Noble is right behind Sagasa right now, so he didn't even drop back very far.
And this group are 7 seconds behind Dyke and Jones. Dyke's just sitting on the back of him at 0.5.
Oh, we got Gerard Sanfuentes battling his teammate, E. Hayden. I don't know what his first name is. It just says E. Hayden.
I can't remember, to be honest with you.
Someone will let us know.
Yeah, someone will. Someone will. Could you shoot us up the front for a sec, mate? That fight is sitting at 0.42.
Hayden was crashed.
Oh, he's just gone wide as we've got that on the camera there.
Oh my gosh, Sagassa, Delaney, still on. It's going to be hard to tell. And we got Nash in behind on the back of Noble now as well.
Yeah. That is not a sushi train, it's a gravy train, man. And that is a deadly fight across there.
Oh, Delaney's making a move. Delaney's making a move on Dylan Gray.
Nice.
Wow.
He got a great exit out of that last corner down that straight. He made that look so easy in the end. But Dylan Gray's not going to be easy to pass here. He's gonna have the doors open here, so the boys behind him can't pass. Ed Hayden's the name.
Ed.
Yeah. Thanks, Jason.
How did he miss one letter out of his own name?
Well,
that's Dylan Gray's
Gray
in.
going into the pits.
We're only 23 minutes in. All right.
That's early, yeah.
Yeah, but we've seen this before.
Oh, I guess he's trying to get his way out of that pack there. He's fighting and probably burning through tyres and chewing through the fuel. Up front, Dykey's still sitting at half a second behind him. They're making a 9-second gap from Delaney and him. So I'd say that those two guys will be saving some fuel like crazy. But we know that Delaney's been in the fight for the last 10 minutes with that big pack, and he's usually the amazing fuel saver. So let's see where he comes in for the pits soon. Timeline is 25 minutes lapsed. If that's the case, no further action on the rejoin when I think it was Nash that went off in that fighting pack before.
That just come up on the screen.
Howie, former teammate Dodds, and behind him Mr. Lob.
Yeah,
So
I wanted to
look how
watch some
close
of this.
three are going right now. Oh, here he goes. Doddsy's decided to make a go for it, and Cowie's thought better than defending.
Now Lob's right in there as well.
His fight's not really with them anyway, so he'd be smart to get out of the way and try to get himself a podium, because at the moment he's still the leading M driver.
By a fair bit too. He's 4 seconds off.
Yeah. He doesn't need the contact. He doesn't need the mishap. Doesn't matter to him who passes him out of the pros. He needs to finish ahead of his
Jay Mahoney is actually starting to move up. Actually, Jay Mahoney is right behind Lob. He is really not that far off Calvin.
Yeah. Take us up the front, mate. There's a 0.3 gap now across Jones and Dyke. So it looks like Dyke is starting to put some pressure on. He's been seeing consistency in the 0.4s and 0.5s. And trying to push Jones into a mistake by the look of it.
Lob has just rounded up Cowan. And maybe Cowie's just pulled aside and let him through.
Yeah.
But that has also put Joe Mahoney right behind Cowie.
Oh, that's close. A little bit of a slide out of that corner. It's interesting to see different cars, the way they perch over those corners and the way they handle the bumps coming through. These guys aren't too similar. Have a look at the gap they've made. Seriously, they've really lightened up the track, these two.
When essentially they're the two quickest guys on track.
Yeah.
that it doesn't surprise you when they get a bit of fresh air that they can just push and get out of there. We've seen it in the 86s as well with the likes of Jed O'Murray. Once he gets some clean air, see you later.
Yeah. I'm just wondering how much fuel, how much difference it makes in fuel burn with Dyke sitting behind Jones for that length of time. Surely there'd be enough for a lap difference. Not sure, maybe the experts out there watching can let us know. Nash is having a bit of fight on Noble there. He's ducked out and pulled out of the stream. Let's see who's going to hold this line. The line out wide is a little bit tougher because you've got to brake and take those bumps. He's done well to hold it. Has he got his bonnet back? He still hasn't pitted, has he?
He does. No, he's got his bonnet back.
He's got his bonnet, so he must have pitted.
Yep.
Let's see how aggressive he is. Oh, he's taken a lot of that, hasn't he?
Sure has. We've got Kirby coming onto the back of these boys as well.
Yeah.
So probably good that Nashi made that move quick. He didn't want to be battling with Sam for too long because, of course, you don't want to bring Kirby into the battle.
No. And Kirby is, as we've seen, is fast out here.
Oh, and he's starting to put the pressure on Noble as well.
Yeah, oh, Noble got a bit squirrely there. He's held it. Oh, it was a bit messy, wasn't it? Let's see who gets a better run out of here, because that's going to be important. Dodds is there. Here we go, Kirby on the back of Noble. I love this angle. This camera angle is unreal. It reminds me of the one across the bumps, across the S's in Knox as well. That's a pretty sick angle as well. Let's see who takes what here. Pretty similar.
Oh no. Cowie's made a mistake. That's brought Joe Mahoney right onto the back of him. That has literally brought him onto the back of him.
I think Cowie's got some damage there too.
Yeah, he was definitely spun out and was on the gas again. We will get a replay of that soon, but this is your top two, first and second of your AM. Cowie had a comfortable lead. One mistake has just brought Joe right in on top of him.
Well, it doesn't look like it's damaged much of his aero because Cowie's been maintaining the same gap through there. So it looks like he could be lucky. What's he done?
Oh, the downshift. That had to have been the downshift.
You know what? That's his pain corner. He hates that corner. He's been having trouble with it all week.
Listen. Second gear, first gear. Oh, no.
He's lucky he hasn't spun that. He was telling me earlier in the week he was having problems with that corner. He just wasn't happy with it, and it was his bug at the moment, that corner. So let's hope he's got it out of his system. No, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't. Oh my gosh, these boys. Joe could have committed to something then, but he backed off.
That was very good, gentleman driving.
Yeah, he could have easily made a push for that. And we've got Lob and Tannic in a massive battle here with Dodds as well.
Yep.
Lob up the right-hand side of Tannic, goes wide. Then we've got Dodds coming to join the party. Lob is going to push it through.
Wow,
Dodds is there as well.
Oh, there's not enough room there, Doddsy. Back off.
That was some crazy racing. You don't see overtakes made there very often. And we've got Funky on the back of Kirby. Kirby and Funky drag racing. The battles are starting to heat up all over the track right now as we've just passed halfway.
We've only had one pit so far. I mean, not one pit, couple of pits. We haven't had the top guys go through the pits. Kirby called something in and just cancelled a call in. Oh, Miller's taken on the inside of the Noble and then rubbing metal. Let's see who comes out better out of this corner. I reckon it's going to be a fight to the first corner. Oh, Noble's managed to stay in front. Oh.
Yeah,
Miller's having a
hold
look, telling him that, g'day mate, I'm still here.
Yeah, he wasn't close enough to make anything happen around the first corner.
No, that was just waving. That was just waving.
And again, we've got battles appearing. We've got Travis Daly, Sam Fuentes, Mahoney, Dodds, Cowan. But Miller is just not giving up yet. He wants this position. Another straight up drag race.
I think he's got it this time.
Miller's got his nose in
He's
front.
got it this time. Yeah.
Can he hold it though?
Yeah, I think he's right now. He's right now. That was well moved. That was a good little fight between those two guys for the last.
Oh no!
last lap.
Coleman's off track. Bit of front damage on the right hand side there.
He's having a. Yeah.
He's back on track now. I wonder if he'll pull into pits. I feel like with that bit of damage, it might be happening. So Gasser on the back of Daly. Coleman has stayed out. He has stayed out with that damage.
Who's pitted so far? Can you pop that up? I think just some of the back markers. We haven't had Dylan Gray has.
Everybody has done at least one stop so far.
Okay, 2 stop for Sagasa.
Drive-through. Was that a drive-through? No, it's San Fuentes there with the 2 stops.
Yeah. I think this will be a fight to the end now. We've got 34 minutes gone, 35 minutes gone through the
Noble and
session.
Kirby are at it again.
Yeah.
Noble's just got around Kirby.
This pack here is fighting like crazy from 6th place down. Front, Dykey and Jones are still battling away. Dyke's still sitting in the 4/10ths mark behind him. Blake Delaney is got basically a 11.5 second gap between him and Dyke.
Oh, listen to Dyke.
Behind them and Nash and all the rest that are like just crazy close. Yeah, Dyke's just sitting in here waiting for his opportunity. Well, look at it.
Oh yeah, he's going to play this game. He knew when he said.
You know what? At the end of the day, he doesn't really need top spot. He just needs to finish clean and finish in second to get the top position on the ladder going home for the last 2 races.
You know he's going to push for top spot though.
Oh, look at every racer in this position is going to stay close. I think he's going to stay close and hope that Jones makes a mistake.
Which be rare to see, that's for sure. Oh, commentator's curse. Wow, it really is a thing, isn't it?
It really is a thing, isn't it? It is definitely a thing.
Funky, Noble, Wilkinson, all in the pits.
Dyke just got right on the back of that. That was like, did you just paint that corner for him to put the mods on? That was like an artist stroke. Wow. They're the 2 pros at the front, and
Sagasa, Quash, Stewart.
Third to second before the corner. It takes a lot of curve there, doesn't he? Whoa, second gear all the way through. Oh, he's gone in the pits.
He's in.
So here we go. Let's see what Dyke can do with that lap. He's going to want to put a stonker on there and see where he comes out. It's going to be really pivotal where Dykey passes that finish line, and if how far back he's going to be from Jones.
See how long Jones is in the pits for. Pit timers are up on screen now. You can see CJ is Mr. C. Jones.
Here we go.
Dropped
Dodds
into
is in.
4th. Jones is down to 4th. Where is Jamie Dyke at the present? Jones is still in 40 seconds so far. That is a long pit stop.
Yeah.
43 seconds. So Jones is on. Jones is out.
Is he out? Is that him out?
Yeah, he's out.
He's out.
There's
And
a track
Dyke's just coming onto the main straight now too.
Initials.
Let's see. Is Dyke going to go in next? And let's see where it comes out. Has he made enough time on this lap? What's his lap?
Yeah,
pace
he's
on
in.
now?
He's in.
He's
called
in.
it.
All right, so let's stay on on Jones. I'll stay, or one of the two. Let's see how this comes out. I reckon it's going to be like one of those ones where they just pretty much meet. This is what Dykey was talking about earlier on.
Oh, we've had an incident between Sam Noble and David Nash.
Yep. Oh, Nash is blocking half the track there.
Let's find
Here
out.
comes Jones.
Here comes Jones
He's got
now.
a quarter to go. How's Dykey's car looking? Is he on the? Is he?
Dyke is still in. 38 seconds so far. 39 seconds. He's coming out of pits right now.
Oh, look at this!
Here comes Jones.
Here we go. He's done it. Will he be able to follow through the corner?
This will be fresh tyres too, so Dyke is going to have to be careful, but knowing... big unsettling of the car there.
He's going to have he's going to have cold tyres, obviously, well, Jones is really pushing that curb. Dyke's just going to have to put the elbows out all the way through here.
Kirby's in, Cowan's in. Martin's in.
That is amazing how you got two cars on pace with each other all night and pit strategy, and you can just get one that comes out, what is it? 5/10 or whatever it is, the 2/10, whatever it is, and they come out of the pit straight through.
I just want to show the incident. What happened here between Noble and Nashi.
Nashi's gone out wide.
Noble got a bit loose there as well.
It's not really a
just a bit of bumper to bumper, side by side action.
Yeah.
And race control, if that was called in, we'll be seeing to that one.
Yep.
Wow.
So Delaney is out there. Oh, I tell you what, Jones took that corner pretty rough, didn't he? He mounted it like crazy. So Blake's got himself out 24 seconds ahead of these guys.
Delaney. Oh my! When did that happen? Oh, he's in now.
Guys, he stayed out.
He
obviously.
stayed out.
Yeah, he's a lap down. But Sam Noble's just got a black flag. Contact on lap 31. That's Delaney into the pits now. Let's see how this works out, where he's going to come out behind these guys. He was, how far back was he before? He was 12 seconds behind them before.
Yep.
Let's see how much
So
time
Dyke number, Mr. 080 is coming around the final corners now. Here they come down the straight.
Yep.
Delaney is still in, so it looks like Dylan Gray might even jump up into third before Delaney starts moving out of the pits, as Delaney's coming out now.
Oh, another fight to the first corner. Have a look at this guy.
I feel like Delaney might have just
pace when he came out by then.
He just had to. Oh, Dylan Gray getting loose.
Yep, he's feeling the pressure.
He's up 10 spots, mate.
The person that he's got behind him is a very experienced campaigner, and he will not let that podium go.
Oh no, definitely not.
No. So when did Gray pit? Because there's going to be a big difference in tyre quality. Delaney's just passed him there, so Dylan Gray's just locked up. So he's tight, and Delaney's still on cold tyres there too.
33. Gray was lap 19.
So Gray's going to have to pit soon, because those tyres look like they're cooked by the way he took that.
And he's dropping back relatively quickly.
In the pits now.
No, he's not. He's going to push one more.
I thought he was going to go there.
Oh, mate, I love seeing the different pit strategies and the way that people play their pits.
Yeah, it takes a new dynamic to the race, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, and there's never a right way or a wrong way. There's definitely a certain pit strategy that everyone thinks is going to play out. But throw a safety car in there, throw a bit of fuel saving in there. The strategy's changed non-stop.
Yeah, correct. So, you know what? It's Dykey's up front. He's 0.57 on Jones. So, Dykey's was on under 5/10 when he was behind Jones in the first half of the race. So, this is a comfortable gap for him. Delaney has gone up from 9th place to 3rd. Gray from 13th to 4th. Behind him, Chris Miller from 12th to 5th. So those three guys, it's at the end of the day, the podium fight's going to be between Delaney and Gray, but sensational fights along there.
Tanik was having a shocker through qualifying. He's up 12 places into 7th.
Yeah.
Fuentes and Noble.
And that fight in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th is a cracker.
We've just had a pass by Sam Noble on San Fuentes here. Showing the nose. Oh, he's gone.
I think Fuentes has got a bit of damage in the rear end. I noticed his rear wings and that left rear quarter is a bit damaged.
Oh, it does look a bit twisted, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's losing pace.
There it is there.
Yeah. So then the next battle now is you got your fight. Well, Dykey's pulled away slowly, 0.69. Delaney and Gray. Then you've got your Miller and Lobb fight, and then you've got Tanik and Dodds. So you've got little battle packs forming everywhere.
So Mahoney's gotten away from Cowie and Daly as well.
Yeah.
So Noble's on the back of Mahoney, but they're not even battling each other. They're not even in this. Mahoney is Am, Noble's Pro, and then Cowie. Cowie is quite a way back there.
Mr. Brock Montezed, who's Nashi driving for these days? I think himself. I don't think he's in a team, is he? ShiBBy?
Not sure. He has he's well, as far as I was aware, he was a Riot Boy, but he's got a Bang Energy.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's just following a different sponsor, but I thought he was a Riot Boy.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he's one of the boat shed lads, boat ramp lads. But who knows? Let's see. It does still say he's in Riot Sim Racing, so. And he does have the only ramp sticker on his car. And we are broadcasting from the boat shed right now. The boat ramp, I should say.
Alan Gray's just pitted in. So that's... Oh,
okay, so he's not with Riot anymore.
Oh, okay, so he's left.
So I need to update his team. Let's quickly do that now, hey? Let's sort that out, see. A lot of team changes this season.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
Or is this something that happens in iRacing in Australia, like quite regularly? Not being in a team or good enough to get picked up by teams, then, I don't know how this all works, but I can only assume Australian iRacing is a lot smaller, so it's easier to move around teams.
Oh, Noble got a little flick of the rear end then. Safety car has been called, guys. I'm not sure why.
Travis Daly looks like he has had a bit of an incident here.
Yep. Mr. Sagasso has pulled from the session as well. It looks like Matt Stewart pulled out ages ago. He's pretty left out.
Oh, no.
Oh, he got hooked on the fence.
Oh, no. He had two.
That sucks because that's happened to me before.
He had 2 attempts there too. He sort of lost it as he came around the corner. He grabbed it again.
Yep.
There's 1. There's 2.
And it just hooked him. Big white whale caught there. Oh, it's good angle for the sponsor.
That is that's a great one.
Yeah.
You must have got offered more money elsewhere. There's money in sim racing? Man, I got to start driving.
Oh God. Let me tell you, the only money in sim racing is leaving your pocket. I can vouch for that.
Is leaving your pocket? Well, look.
It just leaves my pocket, mate.
If it's in my pocket, I'm going to bloody spend it.
There's going to be a big dive for pits here. How are the front boys going to do? They're going to... Have they popped in or not? Dykey's still up front. Jones, Delaney, Miller, Lobb. So Gray's gone in the pits by the look of it. He's popped out down the bottom. So there's Dyke. The order is now sorting itself out. That car's still there, I love it. So the reason why they haven't towed in straight away, the RC will make sure the track is all organised, people are in the right positions, everything like that. And the premise behind the car that's asked for the tow to leave them out there is so they don't get a gain of an advantage by going in the pits and then coming out with a fast repair or anything like that. It makes sure that they actually get a lap down because they're the car that's actually causes the event. So the car that causes the event goes down a lap down and doesn't get a wave around. So stops cars going in and then being a fast car being able to pass other cars and get back to the front of the grid. So this is going to be interesting, ShiBBy. This start
10 minutes.
With this safety car is going to be pivotal to the race.
Yeah.
There is 10 minutes left.
It's a 10-minute sprint now.
Yep. And once Jamie takes control, this first lap is going to be a dogfight to get a position between Jones and Dyke. So Delaney's gone to pit. He's come out in fifth. Yep. He's come out in fifth. So he's gone fresh tyres. Then follow in front of him, we've got Lobb and Miller. So there's going to be a fight there for third. Tannick's got himself up from 19th to 6th. Well done. Well done. In the amateurs, we've got Cowan on track position. He's back to first place. Mahoney is in second, and Pavlovich in third.
Let's just split that up so we can have a quick look. There you go, guys. There is your Pro and Am standings as they stand for Pro and Am instead of overall.
All right, so pit exit open. It looks like they've got their wave arounds done. Oh, look, have a look how close Jones is. He's not giving him even now he's not giving it a millimetre a day. So car 11 is being waved around. Car 11, that is Martin and Coleman being waved around. They'll be the last two. Yep, Troy Daly.
Travis Daly?
Travis Daly, sorry mate.
There is a Troy Dooley though.
There is. I always get Troy Dooley and Daly mixed up for some reason.
He's not racing with us at the moment. I think he said at the end of last season he was taking a season off, I think.
He is racing in the amateurs, I think, on Tuesday.
He's on the Tuesdays. Yeah, I've been out of the loop for a couple of weeks, mate. Out of the loop.
The only reason I know that is because he's got rid of his livery. Yeah, he had the standard 2 blue stripe livery that he always drives with.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, that's gone, and that's why I'm remembering. Because I asked him the other day, what happened to the livery, man? And he goes, time for a change.
Time for a change. All right, Tyson, is he moving away? No, he is still with them.
Okay, so a few cars got jumbled. Pit exit closed, and all right, safety car's going to be in this lap. So RC's, the starting positions are all right. Safety car's going in this next lap. And then we're going to see the last 8 minutes of an absolute sprint round. Dylan Gray just asked, is it the first control line or the second control line? And all right, so it's the first control line, which is just confirming. So when the safety car goes, Dyke will have control. And what will happen is no one can pass each other until that first control line. So if you pass someone and get a jump and pass someone on that control line, you will be time penalised. So this is the key now. So I'm not sure. Safety car lights haven't gone up. They're out now. Okay. Safety car is
leaving.
Away now.
He's pulling away.
And Dikey has control of the field.
All in your hands, Mr. Dyke. It's all in your hands.
Race control is just giving someone a tap on the fingers that they need to be 3 to 4 car length, because I can see there's a massive gap just back there and they've just caught up. So let's see what Dikey does and where he puts the pedal to the metal. This lap is going to be epic. This could be the whole race in this lap.
8 minutes to go. It's going to be less. It's going to be 7 minutes to go. 7 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is going to be on for all ages.
Yep. It's going to be 6 laps or maybe 7. Let's see where Dikey puts a foot down. I reckon just after this corner.
I'm saying 5 laps. Minute 7 a lap.
Yep.
Oh, he's out. Oh, no, he's holding. He's holding. He's holding.
Oh, he doesn't want him to be in that slick stream all the way through.
And he's gone.
And he's off. That was a smart move, I think. That was a smart move.
Try and keep an eye on the rest of the pack as well.
I reckon his restart is under review. I thought I saw it. There's a few cars pass before the control line. So stick with these guys through here, because this is going to be epic. Their tyres aren't going to be at full temp after that 90Ks around that track. So the front 2 guys are going to be battling like madmen.
The whole field is battling. Look at the orange colours up and down the field.
Yeah.
It is going to be hard to know where to look. I'm going to do my best as we've got Delaney on the back of Tanik. This is your closest battle on track at the moment, apart from Martin and Ed Hayden at the back. Delaney is making a move around Tanik. They're side by side. Oh my gosh, what a place to be side by side. We go back. Nash is side by side with Kirby. It is going to be on. It is already on. We got Dylan Gray on the back of Sanfuentes.
You've got to get to the front. Get to the front, because Jamie's just had a bit of a wiggle and exit out of that corner by Jones was very tight. Woo, what a race. These guys have got some cojones.
Lob.
Making a look at Miller.
Delaney is making a look. There's looks everywhere. Wilkinson is making a look on Noble. We've got a 3-way battle here.
Oh, Gray's having a look on... Who's that?
Gray on Wilkinson.
Just held that. Oh, I'd be dirty on that pass, but it was good.
Jones on the back of Dyke now.
Jones going out wide. Here we go. That was against Wilkinson. He's just held that.
Oh, and safety car is gone. Turn that off, ShiBBy. Bloody hell. Too many things to click. All the things to click. Delaney is getting around Tanik. They're side by side. And Dodds is on the back of him again. This is deja vu.
Here we go. Who's going to come out of this one? Oh, it's going to be...
Oh, a turn. There's a turn.
That cost Delaney some time. I don't think there was contact there, but that cost Delaney a lot of time there. Whew. Tell you what, the pressure is on, and the times up the front are still 0.4s. And here we go. Is that Noble on Cowie?
That's Noble on Cowan, yep.
Noble on Cowie and Dylan Gray behind them, so he's made his way back. And Joe Mahoney on the back of Stewart. No, it's not Stewart. He's gone. On Wilkinson.
With Delaney on the back of Nash. Oh, wow. This has just turned into an all-out sprint. This is going to be hard and fast. Delaney making the move down the side of Nash. Can he hold it? Oh my gosh, are they close?
They are very close.
Delaney taking the tactical movement. We've got Sanfuentes on the back of him.
Move on top of Dyke at the very last 2 corners. He's just snuck in on him, and he's just right on the back of him. This is going to be a tough entry into corner 1. Oh, I reckon Jones is going to dive in on him here. Will he hold it though? Will Dikey give him enough room? Nah, he's thought better of it. Dikey's held a lot of pace for that.
He's just parked that bus right in front of him and said, sorry, mate, not today.
Yeah.
Joe Mahoney's off the
pressure
track.
behind there. This is going to have to be a white flag as they come around here, because we are sitting on the 58.5-minute mark.
Got 57.2 on my end.
Yep. I've got 58.3. Oh, here we go. Jones is having a sniff. Oh, Dykey's closed the door.
Oh, Delaney's going to trying to make a move on Nash as well. There's too many battles going on.
And Lob's going on the back of Miller as well.
Oh, Delaney and Nash. Lob and Miller. Jones and Dyke. What a way to finish Sandown, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go. Oh, Jones has wiggled his way. Dyke's pulled away from him. He's just wiggled as he's gone through that last corner. Sorry, I'm watching a separate skit at the same time, so that Nathan and I are the only ones in the room, so we can just keep on top of it. That is just crazy racing everywhere across this field. Have a look at these 2x2x2. So this is the fight for second. And hopefully maybe these two are fighting for third.
Oh my God, there's just battles everywhere.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jones has thrown everything he can at this. Has the white flag come out? It doesn't look like it has.
Somebody check on Barney.
Somebody check on Barney. It doesn't seem to have come out on...
No, I haven't seen anything as of yet. As we go round the final corner, though, we will see.
It looks like it's on my system here. It's telling me 59.55, and they're coming around the Penrite Bridge at the front of the pack.
I want to stay on board with Lob. I want to see Lob make a move. He's going to want to... Oh, a little bit of a bump there.
I've been the right move.
He's done the right thing and backed out of that.
Oh, yep, that's a white flag.
This is white flag. There's Barney. Thanks, mate.
And then Lob's going to make a move. Dyke and Jones are still level with them. Jones has gone on the brakes a little bit later. Here we go.
Lob needs to stick this.
Podium position.
He needs to stick it.
He's
yeah, that's it.
A really good job of sticking that.
Beautiful
Well done.
and clean.
Yep.
Sanfuentes and Noble battling back here as well. Noble has lost 5 positions from his starting spot. Bit of a rough race he's had, but he ain't going to give up now.
Oh, that was close. Oh, nearly a bit of touch. So the boys are down the back end, with the top 2 are coming across. The gap is pretty tight all the way through, so it's going to be his last few corners. And then Lobby and Miller fighting as well.
Noble's done it. Noble's around Sanfuentes. Sanfuentes has got back on Noble.
Through.
Here comes the checkered flag.
And the SimRigs V8 Supercars ProAm round 8 coming across the finish line. Lights flashing as Jamie Dyke, followed by Cameron Jones, and in third place is that
Darren Lob. It's Lob.
Followed closely by Miller. Well done, gents. What an epic race.
And then your AMs, you have Mr. Andrew Cowan has made it into first place. And we've got Peter Pavlovich in second place and Steve Martin in third place.
Yeah. Well, Pavlovich is starting to pick some pace up again, because he's just gone to a direct drive wheel in the last sometime during this season. So he's just starting to come to grips with it. So it's good to see him back with a bit of form, because he was all over the shop earlier in the season, but it's good to see him get some consistency back in his laps.
Here's your race results for the SimRigs V8 Supercars ProAm Series, round 8 at Sandown, and thanks to Dragon RC, Jamie Dyke has taken the overall win this evening with... Did you say Cameron Jones? It's not Cameron Jones, is it?
Yeah.
It is Cameron Jones. Man, I need to fix that where it says their whole name, because I forget. Cameron Jones in second place, Darren Lob in third, Chris Miller Funky with a fantastic race holding off in fourth. Mr. Dodds ended up in fifth. What a race he had. David Kirby, sixth place. Nashi, seventh. Blake Delaney in eighth. Jared Sanfuentes has scraped his way into the top 10 with a ninth finish, and Sam Noble in 10th place. That is your top 10.
Mr. Miller is caught in race control for last lap, turn 12. So we'll see what that is. But Miller has gone up 8 places, man. That's crazy. I love this bit. A little bit of burnout. This is Dyke's tradition. Flashing the lights and going a bit of a session. And there go the boys enjoying life. Mr. Lob.
That's bloody nice by Martin there.
Oh, missed him there. Some good circle there for the lads.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. A nice big line lock.
Nice line locker from Lobby.
Oh, I love them. That is beautiful. Get in there, boys. Get in there. What are the AMs doing? Here they are. Century Motorsport boys all over the podiums tonight.
Yeah.
Guys, don't forget to check out the league's Facebook or social media pages. Fishy Motorsport definitely have a Facebook page. Century Motorsports definitely have a Facebook page.
Well, guys, that is crazy race, and it did not disappoint. That was some tight fighting. It was hard to follow what was going, where it was going. I hope me and ShiBBy did justice to it. Always up for a bit of feedback. If I'm shit, just tell me.
Look, if you didn't do it justice, mate, I carried us.
It was fun to watch and fun to have an awesome race to call. There's people out there still watching, so like and subscribe. Get an opportunity to win the racecraft rig and seat. Enjoy the boys doing a burnout. Maybe you can get out there yourselves with the rig and compete and join. Tuesday nights is our amateur night, part of our development. So we can we've got room for more cars for next season. Get in there, and it's a good place to learn and have an opportunity at a top 5 fight. So spread the word to your mates and get them all on board. Who we got in the room, mate? Who we got first?
Well, I've only got Cowie sitting in there at the moment. I want to sort of get a couple more in there so we can start feeding them through.
Yeah.
So we will be talking to Am and Pro, I believe. I haven't been on for a couple of weeks, so I forgot how this all worked.
It works slowly sometimes, efficiently sometimes, but you know what? It's just good to be here. It's good to have a bit of fun. 49 laps of absolute door-to-door banging. V8 Supercar is always interesting. Can't wait till the next gen comes out through iRacing with a bit of rain to make it even more interesting. But while we're waiting for the boys to come up, I will just quickly thank all our amazing sponsors that support us 24/7, 12 months of the year, and they're always there backing us through all our shows and keeps everything running and keeps us gives us the ability to do what we do here to put on a good show for all you guys. So the SimRigs V8 Supercar ProAm series is obviously sponsored by SimRigs as our naming rights sponsor. Our top 10 shootout and qualifying sessions is supported by Racecraft Simulations. Get on board and sign, like and subscribe so you can win yourself a rig. Also supported by us for our Channel 31 show and for our racing as a stream sponsor is Grim Industries, the home of the V8 LS motor table. Some amazing furniture. Get onto their website, grimindustries.com.au. Some fantastic equipment to look at. These guys are really creative and have some awesome products. Toyo Sims for supporting us from day dot. They are an amazing entry-level direct drive system, but it's entry-level at cost, but not at quality. The quality is superb. Melville Equipment for supporting us from day dot. Dragon RC, who is our round sponsor for tonight, and thank you very much for coming and supporting us. And what I will actually do is take it one step further. I know that they're probably in the session already, and it's probably already there, but I'm going to cut and paste these guys here right now. Have a look at them. They're all legends. Come and say hello to them and look after them. And Warren and Brown Tools, who are our round sponsor for pretty much everything we do. And these guys are taking us on a journey to our Moto X event at Melbourne Showgrounds, and we will be there with our rig doing time trials. So come along and say hello if you haven't met us before, or if you're a driver, we'll be there as well, and we'll be handing out business cards and maybe some giveaways and stuff.
You probably should have let me do that, mate, because the way you've done that, it's just one big hyperlink.
Oh no, it's all good. I just thought it was going to happen, and but I thought, you know what, I'll just put it there anyway.
Join our Discord, check out the socials tab. It'll tell you a bit about each company and how to get in contact with them. So, but yes, we've got the guys in here, and I think we should start with the AM fellas. So let's get, I believe it's Steve Martin in. Steve Martin, 3rd place tonight in AM. Congratulations.
Yeah, cheers guys, thank you. It's a bit of a interesting one. A few curveballs in there. Not really the best race, but we'll take it.
A few curveballs indeed, mate. There was a lot of cars moving up and down the field all night, and you started closer to the rear of the grid.
Yeah, I was involved in a bit of an incident. Yeah, I don't know what it was, about lap 12 or something, where myself and my teammate unfortunately made a bit of contact, which messed me up because I was kind of sitting behind Cowie and I was fuel saving and feeling okay, that I kind of was just content sitting there and thought I had the pace for a win. And after a bit of restart, I tried to let one of the quick guys go, and then it just kind of helped trip us all up. And not really sure about the blame part or anything. Doesn't really matter. Didn't call it in, teammate. You know, bad luck, stuff happens, and all good. And then I got a drive-through penalty, which I'm not real sure about, but yeah, made it for a long race. So I was very welcoming of that late safety car to turn it back into something.
Yeah, Steve, you and have had a few contacts in this season, haven't you?
And usually it's come down to something that's trying to be polite to somebody else. Bruce Tannick was behind me on coming into turn 1. Yeah. He ran a bit wide and over the curb, and I just grazed the rear of his bumper. So I kind of lifted to make sure that he settled. No point fighting a guy that's going to be faster than me, and then it kind of just set us up. And similar at Knock Hill, I think it was. Car just went the tiniest bit offline in front of me. I touched his rear bumper, unsettled the car, so I micro-lifted to not let the other guy spin out, and then Pav just didn't have enough space to react. So that's what you get for being nice to the other guys, mate. Should just put it in there.
That's what happens, mate. You know, at least when you guys hit each other, it's not as dramatic as when me and my brother do it.
You guys probably want to punch each other afterwards. We just have a laugh and listen to all the stuff you guys talk about, zinger burgers and hot and spices and stackers and whatever, and get a laugh out of that. So it's good fun.
I think our families are quite happy that we don't race in the same room, because we'd probably lynch each other. But you know what, mate? It's still great effort. There was some battles galore along there, and a bit of unfortunate. But yeah, I reckon you probably would have been up there for a good podium, top step instead of the third. But you know what? Still a third step, man. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I haven't been much in the sim very much lately, with plenty of other stuff going on. So more than happy to take that.
Yeah. Who you got to thank tonight, mate?
Obviously, thanks to KFC, all the Century Motorsport guys, Pav and Jonesy doing a good job tonight. Madcore Computers, Fluron Studios, Lake Edge, the big Pelican. So, and thanks just to you guys for doing what you do. We appreciate it.
Thanks, mate. Congratulations, and have a great battle the last 2 rounds, mate. It's going to be sensational.
Cheers. Thanks, guys.
I moved the wrong Stephen out. I just dragged you out. Anyway, on to Petar Pavlov. Oh my gosh. Petar Pavlovich. Jeez, his name. It's so tongue twisting. I'll let you say his name when I drop him in.
Petar Pavlovich, how are you, buddy?
Oh, I'm alright. How are you guys going?
Good, mate. Looks like you finally got a grip of the direct drive. You feeling better with it?
Yeah, getting more and more confident with it. So that's always good, and yeah, it's nice, really nice.
Yeah. It's good to see that that I'm not the only one that hits my teammate.
Yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. I haven't seen what happened, but yeah, I kind of took Steve out there after a dreadful start where I stalled it on the grid, I think.
It's all good, mate. It happens, and happens to the best of us and the worst of us, like me. How'd you feel the race went for you tonight?
Went alright, other than stuffing the start completely and then having a bit of a tangle there with Steve. But otherwise, just put my head down and just tried to be consistent. And I almost got Cowie there at the end. So there was a few more laps, I might have been alright.
Yeah, we thought he was going to, Cowie at one stage was going to bin the race the way he had one corner. But yeah, you were pretty close. I thought it was going to be an epic fight.
Yeah, if there was a few more laps, it would have been good.
No, cool. Well, you KFC boys have had an epic night tonight. Three of you on podium. Do you want to thank? You might as well thank the sponsors again. Let them do it 3 times. They deserve it because the cars look good, and the sponsors need to have some bit of praise because you can't really read most of the decals on your car.
No. All right, so I'd like to thank KFC, Fluorine Studios, Madcore Computers, Fuchs Oils, Lake Edge. Can't remember if there's anything else that I need to mention, and all the lads at the Century Motorsports team.
One thing you should mention is the promo code for KFC so we can all get 10% off.
Oh, I wish I had one.
Well, mate, I think you guys need to get onto that. Every time we see these cars, I think everybody's stomach out there watching and in the comments spot goes, grrr. Get onto that, KFC.
A burger.
Yeah, give the Century Motorsport boys some promo codes to share around.
I'll ask someone about it.
Well done, mate. Congratulations, and hope you enjoy the rest of the season. We've got some epic battles coming up in the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, see you next week.
Congratulations, mate. All right. On to Mr. Not So Average Sim Racer, Cowie.
Oh, I was gutted, mate. I thought the race was taken away from me. I'd fuel saved that middle stint and I could have made it home.
We honestly thought, watching you race, and then when Mahoney got on the back of you, we thought, oh, this is going to be interesting. And then you ran a pit stop, which left him out. And then next minute we look, and you're way off down the field again.
Yeah, I think he pitted on that last safety car and you didn't need to. Like, before the safety car, I had enough fuel to run the last stint at full pace and chase him down. And I was eyeing a top 5 in the pros, man, if I pulled off the fuel save, and I did. And then the safety car come out and stuffed it. So I didn't even think about doing a burnout. I just drove into the pits.
Ah, mate, well, you were 9th overall for a very long period of time.
Yeah, at the end, I think I had Dylan Gray and Sean Noble, and they were both on fresher rubber. I didn't really let them through, but I couldn't really fight them, so I didn't fight it too hard, and didn't want one of them to lock it up and hurt me. But I had no idea where I was. I was sure there was an amble 2 higher than me.
Well, I remember that point. We actually spoke about that, and we thought that was the smart move at that point because the way they were battling, you could have quite easily got caught up in something, and it could have cost you the top step.
Yeah, as I said, it wasn't really that I let them through. They just had way better rubber than me, like 6 or 7 laps better. So they just got a better exit and they put it up the inside. So I just didn't fight it,
No need to
It was
fight
good
it.
fun. There was good grip out there and everything. Yeah, it was enjoyable.
Mate, it was a blast to watch across the field. And there was so many drivers like yourself that up the field, down the field, back up the field, move around the field. It was just non-stop action tonight, mate.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes into Dandenong. I was better at it tonight than I was Tuesday night, but when those tyres were getting old, the rear was really sort of lively, and you'd move your bias forward, and you'd move it forward to the point that you start locking fronts. So it was starting to get pretty hard near the end of the stints.
Yeah, we definitely saw that across the field.
Well, mate, do you want to do the honours and thank your sponsors and everyone who contributes to your average racing?
Yeah, well, I betted this time because you guys forgot to give me the chance to say it when I had my W last week. So,
Hey, don't say you guys. I've been out of action for a couple of weeks, mate. Don't you put me in on this.
ShiBBy, come on, you're running the show there, buddy, so it's your responsibility even when you're not there, buddy.
Oh, gosh.
Nah, look, it's awesome to be racing with the Performance Sim Racing boys tonight. Travis and Ed and Jerry tonight. Jerry made it in right at the last minute, so well done to him. And yeah, Toyo Sim, of course. You know, they got the Camus Direct Drive, and if you're looking for a good deal, you can use our code PSR5 off. West End Motor Group, 2 Easy Finance, Track Racer, Night Rider Designs, my own music business, cowiemusic.com. So if you're in Brisbane and you're looking for a soloist or duo or band, give me a buzz and talk to me, bro, as our social, you know, hate speech, talk to me, bro, all that sort of stuff. So get the, you know, make sure you guys, if there's anything going on, talk to someone.
Cool. Well done, mate. Congratulations, and good luck for the rest of the last 2 rounds of the season.
Thanks, boys.
All right, we are going to move on to our pros for this season. For this seasoning. Yes, for this seasoning, guys. This is the seasoning on top of whatever you're having for dinner tonight. We're going to move on to our pros for this evening. That was the word I was looking for. Starting with our favourite South African, Mr. Darren Lobb. Hello, mate.
How are we? Good night's racing?
Mate, it was a great night's racing. I didn't break a sweat all night. How about yourself?
Don't know, man. I felt like I was going up and down like a little kiddie's jumping castle. One stage I was in the top 5, then I was in the top 10, then in the top 20, then in the bottom 30. I was all over the place tonight.
And
well, at the end of the place, the most important one is the 3rd step, mate. That was after your expression session at your top 10 shootout. That's pretty awesome.
I tried a few more expression sessions during the course of the race. That wasn't quite planned. But yeah, it was pretty good. I just had nothing going for me tonight, and I think I just got really lucky with that. With the safety car timing, it got me, after I basically wrecked myself, got me back onto the back of the field, and yeah, I managed to save a bit of fuel. I was hoping that last safety car wouldn't come because I was quite comfy to make it to the end. But yeah, it's a pity. I got into Chris on the second last lap, just heading into that last sequence of corners, and he kind of went mid-track and braked really early, and I just got caught out by that. And I thought, oh, I'll give him a spot back, and then he just spun up the wheels exiting the last corner, and I got a run down his inside, and I thought, well, kind of, that goes that. So I stole his first podium away from him. I don't think I really deserved it, but it is what it is.
At the end of the day, it's racing. It all happens. You have to be there to take advantage of someone's mistake.
That's it, and there was a fair amount of mistakes going on tonight, weren't there? I think
it was entertaining all up and down the field. It was some awesome stuff, some teammates taking out teammates. It was all sorts of things going on tonight, so it was very entertaining for us.
Yeah, I'm sure. Teammates taking teammates out is always a good one. When we think back to the Red Bull days with Weber and Vettel, right? That's the stuff.
Oh, yes.
That's the stuff we write headlines on. I'm just glad.
Yeah, 100%. Well, mate, who have you got to take out there?
I was sitting in Discord with David Nash, and he did get into the back of me on lap 5. So that's kind of blokes on blokes, not quite teammates. But anyway,
we did see you and Nash having a bit of fun with each other. There was some really good on screen right now. It's actually you and Nashy having a bit of a battle.
Same. He had nowhere to go. I can't remember who was in front of me, but someone in front of me locked it up into turn 9.
Oh yes. I do remember that. That was before the S's.
Yeah, and Nash just had nowhere to go, I suppose, straight into the back of me. But I did stick it in the wall on my own after that, so I can't even blame him for dropping to the back.
Well, mate, it was still a fair effort getting back.
Yeah, thanks. It was good fun. I said to the guys at Discord with about half an hour to go when I was sitting dead last, I said, well, this is going to make the next half hour of the race fun, and it really was. I can't stand Sandown. I got the times wrong for practice, so my first lap wasn't qualifying, and just kind of figured it out. Luckily strapped in a decent race set, and yeah, it ended up being good fun.
Oh, well done, mate. Congratulations. Give us a wave and tell us your sponsors, and you got 2 more rounds to go to have a bit more fun.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, just a big thanks to our team. I managed to steal one of our setups off Fiore, so you know, SimRigs.com DPR, just big thanks to the guys. As always, my sponsor in New Zealand, MRP. And then hello to the missus and the family and the little boy in South Africa. It's the last race I'll watch while they're in South Africa, because because I jump on a plane in a few hours' time to come back home. So
That's awesome,
cut down
mate.
my some time for the next few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, family time takes priority, right, mate?
Absolutely. Anyway, thanks to you guys. Have a bloody good evening. And
You
well
too,
done,
Darren.
mate. Cam and Jamie. Cheers.
Congratulations, mate. All right, so Cam has just let me know that, or let us know that the power has tripped, so he may actually not make it for an interview. So I want to say a huge big shout out to Cameron Jones. And if anybody knows his sponsors, or if you're in chat right now, Cam, give your sponsors a big plug in the chat while we go and talk to Jamie Dyke. But if you can make it back, mate, drop back in the Discord, and we'll make sure we have a quick chat with you. But we're going to move on to Mr. Jamie, bus driver Dyke.
What's going on, fellas?
I don't know, mate. It's a bloody epic race. How did it feel for you?
Touch and go. First stint was really crappy. Worn out the tyres real quick, heated them up too much. Dropped off the back of Cam, struggled. First safety car brought me back into it, and really, it was a fuel game from there. So that second stint, I saved and saved and saved. Because it was fuel critical. If it went green to the end, you had to save like 8 litres. So I saved enough, stuck with Cam. He didn't make the window that you would have had to make it to the end on one more stop. He went in 1 lap shy. I made it to that window, came out in front of him.
That first corner were you sweating bullets because he came flying down there. You just came out of him, so you're on cold tires. You'd already warmed his up.
I thought I was going to be sweating, but once I got close to the braking zone and realised he was too far back, I was pretty happy.
Yeah.
And then we were both fuel saving until the last safety car, because he had to save a good half a litre a lap, and I had to save 200 mil.
How much more saving are you getting behind him when you guys are fighting like that, 2 up front?
Oh, a lot more. A
Yeah.
lot more. So even if he was fuel saving, because if you're the car behind, you're in the draft, you can actually put the clutch on a good 50 metres earlier.
Is there a lap's worth there?
What do you mean?
Like, could you save an extra lap on him by sitting behind him like that?
Yep,
Yeah.
I did. That's the whole reason I pit a lap later than he did.
Yeah. So that was the fuel saving in the end gave you the perfect position to get him off track.
It would have if there wasn't that last safety car.
Yeah.
The only benefit I had in the last safety car is I had 1 lap fresher tyres.
Yep.
And that was it, because we all had enough fuel after that one.
Yeah. So the thinking behind you, because you didn't really take off on the last safety car until roughly the control line, eh?
Yeah, I wanted to leave it late because I knew for a fact he was running less wing than I was.
Okay.
So I wanted to give him the least amount of draft down the straight as I could.
Okay. And you worked that out because you had the pace for him on the corners, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, cool. Well, it was an awesome race for us to watch. We loved it. It was fighting all the way through. We were zipping back and forward all the time. Coleman had a bit of a nightmare in the end. He ended up 3 laps down. But this puts you in a really good position because Matty Stewart, he 31 laps. How many laps did we do? I don't think
48.
48. So he hasn't even finished 95 laps. So he's going to be out of the points. That's going to put you in a really good position for the last 2 races.
Yep.
Yep.
So I don't even know if Braden Sagassa is going to get points for tonight.
Well, Sagassa finished. No, he won't. He finished in 22nd.
Yeah, but he finished 20 laps down. He didn't do.
Yeah, he's done.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, depending on what percentage it works out to be on the completed laps, because we did 49 laps, I think. My brain could be wrong.
I'll tell you. 49 laps.
49 laps. So he's done. He's done about. Oh, he's going to be close. Touch and go. It's around 60%. He's done, I think. Something like that. So it should be interesting to see how it folds out from there onwards.
Well, I already had the advantage of what is it?
Drop round.
28 points due to the drop round. So
Yeah, correct.
I'm just going to extend that to I don't know 150,
Yeah, something like
170.
that. Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
I believe Brad calculates the drop rounds on this round, so don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure he usually does it on round 8. So I guess that'll reflect in the ladder that we show later in the week. But a tough race, mate. It's a great job. You want to thank the fans out there?
Yeah, obviously I'd like to thank our sponsors, Infinity Designs, Precision Sim Training, DC Shades, Relax Marine and Game Fishing, Adrenaline Images, West End Motor Group, and Battery Warehouse, Early Beach. And I'll give a shout out to Mr. Ty Delaney, who came in and spotted for everyone tonight.
Oh, good on him.
Good on him. Good on him, mate. Good on him. Well, he's had a pretty decent season. I think in the last few weeks it's been a bit off the pedal a little bit, but good on him. It's a good experience for him to go there and spot.
Yeah, he would have been in tonight, but he had a little injury. So
Yep.
yeah, nah, he's sat out tonight to try and mend it. But yeah, thank you to him.
Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. Well, congratulations, buddy. The Fishy Boys have done well. The Century Motorsports took 3 podiums tonight, mate. So the Fishy Boys were a bit shy tonight. Delaney in 8th. And where did Coleman finish up? Oh, he had a bad night. For a track that he's really good at, he's going to be cursing, isn't he?
21st, 11 places.
Yeah, he's going to be terrible to speak to. Well, give him our condolences, mate.
Will do.
He didn't blow up his engine, did he?
I don't think he did. I think he. I'm not sure. We'll have to have a look to see what happened to Coleman. Watch the replay tonight because I'll probably watch it back like everyone else does. I know Bucky will watch it back and he'll. Just don't tell me how shit the call was tonight, Dyke, because I know I'm crap. But anyway, I'll let you go, mate. Have a good night, and congratulations on the win. And two races to go. Good luck.
You see what lunch they put in the stream?
Who? What?
Cameron. I let Jamie come out.
save behind him, which is exactly what you said when you ran the top 10 and ended up in second. You're like, oh, I don't mind second. I'll just let Cam go out in front so I can feel safe behind him.
Oh, I love you, Cam.
He's a legend. It's good to see. You know what? It's good to see, like even Lobby was saying before, you guys racing and when you're in the green room and that, you actually have a bit of a laugh and a bit of a chuckle about it all, and it's a shame that we don't have a hidden mic in there so we could hear it just like they do on like F1 and stuff like that, because I reckon it'd be funnier than listening to me and Nathan.
You'd have to get the late night time slot for that, Steve.
We could do an up late with Sim Racing World.
We could do it up late with Sim Racing. That would be quite fun. It would. We should actually do at the final round. We should actually get everyone to crack a can and do an up late session and just talk and reflect on the season. Maybe interview everyone and have a bit of a chinwag. I reckon that would be a lot of fun.
A rebirth of V8 Superstars.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
I could open up some replays over the season and show different replays.
I reckon it could be on the cards, mate, because now that ShiBBy's back in the room with me, I can push the broadcast that little bit more. And I had an idea tonight, but I didn't want to do it because ShiBBy's first night back. But I reckon it could be on the cards, mate. I reckon it'd be fun to have a bit of a chinwag with all the boys in one room.
Definitely.
Sounds good.
I'm on board.
I'm on board, so am I. All right, mate. Docky, thank you again, mate. Congratulations and good luck with the rest of the last 2 rounds. I think you're in a comfortable position, but never say never.
Thanks, boys. Have
Well done, Jamie.
All right, cheers, mate.
Well, that wraps up our broadcast of the SimRigs V8 Supercars Pro-Am series. And thank you again to SimRigs and Dragon RC for allowing us to put on this awesome broadcast and series of racing. For all you viewers and our drivers in SRW, we do have some big announcements coming soon. That is Season 2 of 2023 is being announced when, Stephen?
It is launching tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
So you'll be able to get on there and sign up for everything that we race from the Tuesday night to the Sunday night. Have a look at what's available. Please join us. The quality of racing is, you can see, is very close, very tight. It's a lot of fun. If there's 20 cars on track to 30 cars to 40 cars, depending on what series you're racing in, it's always a lot of fun. Get on there and enjoy it. That's what we're all about.
Yes, definitely keep an eye on our socials over on Facebook and Instagram for the release information. If you are a new driver, head over to simracingworld.com.au and register as a new driver. And when the series registration goes live, get in there and put your name down. Head over to our new Discord, because by the end of this season, we are moving Discord to something nice, new and fresh. Get over there, put your name down in the Discord, and let's go racing all over again. But 2 more rounds to go, Steve. This is going to be exciting 2 weeks ahead of us.
It is, and as we speak, I've just sent you the launch files. So you've got them right there in front of you, and you can do with them what you wish. It's all there, some nice little pretty pics, and people can have a look on our Discord. It'll be on our Facebook,
Instagram, yep, Facebook, Instagram. It'll be posted in Discord for all the existing members, but yeah, anybody new, hit that follow button, hit that subscribe button, hit those like buttons. Make sure you keep up to date with what's happening with Sim Racing World as we move into the penultimate round starting Tuesday for our AM series. So looking forwards to it.
Very much so. Thank you, ShiBBy. Sensational work with you, mate, and good job.
I'd say the same thing about you, mate, but I'd be lying. So we'll just end the stream there. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. Have a blast, guys. Enjoy the last couple of hours of Sunday before you have to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, no, wait, that's just me. But yeah, we will. I will talk to you again on possibly Thursday. But stay safe, guys, and race hard.
And as Toddy would say, much love.